sure it's all set. Alright, we're good. Huh?
Alive.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so last time we did the evil side, right?
Yep.
So are you doing the hero side this time?
Yeah, we're gonna... It skipped the cutscene. I'm not even touching any of the buttons. Alright, what I was gonna say from last time is I found out how the internet stuff works in this game. Do you know the black market from the other version of the game on GameCube? Where you go into the thing and it's like, oh, do you want to buy a Chow egg or a fruit or anything?
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
It turns out that online thing was that feature.
Oh, is that why you can't... Can you do it now?
No, I would have to emulate it. People have gotten the... It's so dark.
Yeah.
People have gotten it working through, like, emulation.
Right. So, can you buy the black market stuff without that?
No.
I forgot all about that, but you're right. You could buy a dark egg, a light egg.
Yeah.
Different.
So
you
it was
could...
also like just getting random chows.
Yeah, and I wondered if people put them up there. Like, did people get them and then offer them up?
Oh, and how you name them is you put the chow into this, and you take this out and you name them through the VMU.
What? That's wild. Into the controller?
Yeah. Have I not shown you? Well, maybe we can do that before I stop.
No, it's alright. I just remember going into a room.
This level...
Ah!
This level...
Did you see that ghost?
Yeah. It's a ghost. Did I already do King Boom Boo? I don't think I did.
Boom, boom, boom.
So this level has a secret in it that I'm trying to figure out how to do while barely being able to see the game with the lighting.
It is so dark.
I don't know why it's so dark.
Does
but
your TV need the brightness turned up or something?
I could try that.
I would try that. Because I can see, like, the floor, but I can't see anything.
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's part of the...
It's part of why people like Sonic. They really like games they can't see.
Yeah, it's the mystery.
Picture mode won't do anything.
All settings, and then brightness should be on there, right? Come on, baby.
It's just settings. You can do it. There we go.
Is it gonna go hora hora hora?
Rats.
Shouldn't it be picture? Eye comfort? HD deep color?
No.
There's got to be a brightness.
It's not picture mode. It's not energy saving. It's not an additional. Screw it. I'll figure it out.
Are you sure it's not general? It should be picture.
I was expecting the rats.
Did he say, "Here I come"? Why? Did
Oh.
you get it? What the hell? Did you pull up something that made you go hyper fast?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter in Knuckles stages. I don't know why they give it to you. So, you hit this up here. It lowers the water all the way down.
Oh, and then you have to run really fast and see if you can find...
No, it'll stay like that. It's just I didn't have that button pressed.
Ooh, ooh! You got it!
Yep. Well, that's not the power, but yet. Gamer Lover 64 said, I'm so excited for Christmas tomorrow.
Me too. What do you want to, what is your, what are you going to get from Santa? What do you want to get from Santa?
It's not in here. It's in the other one.
I got the game, addition to Animal Crossing from my daughter as an early Christmas present, where you, I can't remember what the name of it is.
Happy Home Designer?
Thank you. Where you make the holiday homes for people, their vacation homes.
You know, that was...
It's dope as hell.
You know, that was very controversial when it came out.
Why?
Because people were like, really, this is what you're doing with Animal Crossing?
It's awesome. It's literally awesome. Because, as a person with the Tiz Riz, I would play The Sims, and I would get the people, and I would design their genetics, and then I would, like, assign them a personality, and then I would make them a house, that matched the personality. Like if they had a girl, it would be like, well, she's a tomboy. She would have this stuff. So I would design a house, and then I would never play the game. Did not care what happened to these people after. I just wanted to make the family, make the house, design it, and then I was good. I didn't need to see them raise babies and all that. So,
There, I have it. I can now breathe underwater forever.
awesome.
You won't hear the anxiety thing.
That really does stress me out in games when they have 30. What does it say?
Let's take a dive.
3DS games
I
for
asked
Christmas.
3 3DS games. Ooh, which ones? I'm curious.
Me too.
It sure beats fighting with the Poe all the time.
Yeah, so this way you can design the homes and you don't have to buy the furniture. There's like an inventory for the outside design and the inside design. So it is right up my alley. I don't know. Like, what did they want to happen? It's crazy.
Well, it's just because we hadn't had a Animal Crossing game on Switch.
Oh, I got it.
And so that when that came out, and they were like, "Oh, Animal Crossing," they were like, "Oh,
Wait a
Animal
minute.
Crossing."
It is on Switch.
It now is, but when Happy Home Designer came out, it wasn't. It came out first.
Happy Home Designer
No, I'm getting confused.
Is that the vacation one?
No, I'm getting confused. It's the one where it's like the party game is the one that came out.
Oh, that's the
before.
one you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think that's Happy Home Designer.
No, because I'm like, it's a Animal Crossing vacation thing. I'm trying to remember.
Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, Kirby Planet Robobot, and Kirby Triple Deluxe. Ooh,
Awesome.
we got a Kirby fan here.
Those are good ones.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but seeing as those were like my favorite Pokemon games, I feel like getting remade at all, I wasn't gonna like them very much. Kind of like how I felt with the remake of Miracle on 34th Street. I watched both the original and the remake was just like blatantly not as good.
It's called Happy Home Paradise,
Happy Home Paradise.
right?
It's not called Happy Home Designer? I've been calling it the wrong thing?
Welcome to IGN's Animal Crossing New Horizons Guide. Happy Home Paradise includes choose the character you'd like to design a vacation home for. Yep, that's what it's called. Because they're vacation houses that you just like set up you pick the island that you want them on and you set up their outside, you set up their inside, and they tell you like, oh, I'm feeling fruity as hell. I want like an apple chair, an apple table, and this. And so you set it up with their design in mind. I'm playing Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Is that remake good? Because apart from DD looking like he needs some immense mental help, I don't know anything else about the game. That's a joke because DDD looks really stupid. It takes it takes the design from another Kirby game for a game that didn't use that design originally, and that design doesn't work in the game at all. Don't call me Knuckles, give me your bucks. Hunted Pete really spitting out the real raps here. Am I stupid? I feel stupid. Underwater hidden brick room. Oh, it's something.
It's down there somewhere. Am I stupid?
It's sometimes I play games and I'll look at a room and like I'll feel like, wow, I have no brain cells.
Do you run out of oxygen? Is that why you gotta get the bubbles?
No, well, actually, no, you're right. I shouldn't be getting them because I got the air necklace, so I don't need to breathe anymore.
There's nothing wrong with getting them. I'm just wondering.
Big the cat. That's the
Oh,
most.
there he is!
Yeah, that's the like.
We forgot that last time.
Yeah, I didn't show you any of the Big the Cats, but this is the most blatant. Like you could just see it. Big the Cat, I think.
Forgotten Land.
Yeah, Forgotten Lands. People call it Kirby Automata, which I find absolutely hilarious. Fun fact, this stage barely has any enemies, so that's why there's a bunch of the whistle spots. So you can get stuff for the chows.
Yeah, because if you're not getting stuff for your chows and making them evil or good, what is the point in life?
You know, back in the day, I always got confused because Chows are spelled the way they are, but Chaos is also spelled the exact same way.
Is it?
Chaos. Actually, I think Chow is Choa.
Yeah. It's
But
close, though.
It's
confusing
very
for a
close,
kid.
but Chaos is also the character in this first Sonic Adventure,
Yeah.
who was the caretaker of the Chow. And then they revealed in the new game that he's actually an alien who turned into the Chows because their race got... something happened to them?
Eh? Hora, hora, hora!
Yeah, Sonic Frontiers, the new one, is very interesting. I talked about it last time, how it gave Amy a character that isn't just, oh my god, boys. But, they made some lore changes that I'm just like, oh, interesting, alright.
Major design was something.
Major design was
Kirby
remade,
Star.
it's Kirby Star Allies.
Allies.
Oh, is it Star Allies that has that design? How did I miss that?
You did find it.
No, but like, it was down in the air bubble room.
And you were getting the air bubbles. so-
Yeah, and I didn't see it.
I mean, I thought it was going beep, 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 and then all of a sudden it wasn't. So I was like, what? Magical design reminds me.
Magalore. That's what it says.
Oh,
Magalore, which is the character. Chow World. I can't remember
Chow
which
is
one.
with an S. Chaos.
So it is. Chow and Chaos. Chow's...
It just looks alike, so.
So I really wish we could show it off, but we're not going to be able to just because of the way we've been playing. But the Hero and Dark Guards in this game are a lot cooler than they are in the GameCube version.
Do you have a seal?
Yes.
Aww.
So the Ghost one was the bad one. And
I was
this
like,
one
do you
was the good
remember
one.
which is good or which is bad? Is that the good one?
Yep.
Okay,
Um,
buddy. Oh, what does he say? There. Now there.
Now there. I didn't mean to do that.
What the hell? You
Uh,
know how many times I've thrown my chows by accident and been like, I'm a jerk. I gotta cuddle this thing.
Just look at how happy he is.
They're little babies. Look at his big claws, though, holding that kid. Probably die.
What was I saying?
Have a pelican.
I love it.
I hate that rainbow swoop on his face, though.
You don't like tufts of hair.
I don't, actually.
Oh, this is gonna give him a unibrow.
Remember the tuft?
But the Hero and Dark Guards in this game are a lot cooler, and they're a lot more complex. In this game, the Dark Guard is just like a flat area, or in the GameCube version, it's a flat area with like the pond that's supposed to look like blood. It's just like red water, essentially. And it's just that. It's just like main area, little pond, little island in the pond, that's it. But in this version of the game, it has a big hill you can go up. It's got a little tunnel that has like a bunch of Halloween stuff in it.
I love the Halloween
like a
stuff.
cauldron and all that shit. But that's just not in this version of the game. Just a little, or in the GameCube version of the game, which is sad.
Do you want a cauldron?
Where would I put it?
No, to make food.
I was gonna say.
I got you one, and then it ended up you don't have it anymore. So I was wondering if you wanted another one.
Yeah, what happened to it? Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm. I think. She's like, I'm gonna pull you by the head and get you out of the way right now.
Oh, the stupid stuff. I think I have to do the stupid driving mission now.
Ugh. I always like Tails things because you could just lock things on and be like, boof, 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 boof.
You saying you like shooting things?
Maybe.
That's fucked up. You act like you can't keep up with Sonic. If she...
You know, girls don't like it when you leave them behind. They want you to wait for them. It's not that they can't keep up with you. Just rude to leave without them.
Ugh, I hate the driving missions in this so much.
Is it harder to control because it seems easier than... You missed all those rings. Yeah, I see. I see it now. I see it now.
So to make big turns, you have to let go of A and then hit A again, and he has to turn like that.
Ew.
Yeah.
You got a Tokyo drift.
And what's funny is going through the online stuff.
You
that
seem really good at it, though.
There's an extra. I A ranked everything in this game, and if you A rank everything, you get to play on Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1 in the Sonic Adventure 2 engine. So I did everything, and this is the only. And one of the missions here is do the entire race without hitting a wall. And so you have to get good at not
Did you do
hitting
that?
wall. Yes, it sucks, and you have to A rank it, meaning you have to do it perfectly.
Oh, damn.
But I did it all. I was sending Chris updates of A ranking
Woo!
everything, so I'll be
Caught
like,
air on that one.
I'll be like, here's a picture, and I'll just send him like the list of the level and all the A ranks for each mission. And he'll be
Yeah.
like, he texts me back, how are you doing this?
I'm a professional.
And then Connor still beat my ass at the end when we did the competition. The 2-player mode.
If you're good, you're good.
Because he's just fucking good at everything. It's not fair, man.
It's true. Connor is literally good at everything he does. Like, athletically, he's always just been great at sports, good at music. I'm like, good with math. I'm like, who the hell are you? Where did you get your genetics from? Clearly, it wasn't me. Must be your dad.
I was about to do the Adventure Time. Is it Adventure? Oh, regular show guy where it's like, where'd you get your genetics from? My mom. Technically, that's not untrue.
You guys got some genetics from me. Connor got probably
I would
more
hope
from
we
me.
did.
By looking at Connor, he probably got a lot from me. You got a lot from Dad. I mean, it's probably 50-50, right? But or 49-51. But you look more like Dad's side. Connor looks more like the Irish side.
Really? I've always heard
I
it was
think
the other
so.
way around.
You look more Portuguese because you've got Nana's like darker olive skin and thick dark hair that's curly. Not curly, but you know, you got more wavy hair. You grow in the beard real good. Connor's more like
Yeah, Connor has a rat's
thin
nest on
Irish
his
hair.
face. Connor, it literally grows here.
Although your dad is the one that had a tough time with the beard growing. Like if you look at your dad's beard, I don't know if it's filled in, but it used to be like blank spots here, and then it would grow down here. A rank, hell yeah!
Because I'm so good at the game.
You've only played it since you were 6 years old.
I'm
so.
a No, that's not paraprofessional.
Maybe you could say that, but I don't think that's the right word.
I almost said paraplegic, and that's definitely not the right word.
No, I think that's when your legs don't work. I want to see the president. Oh, there he is. Why is she wearing a miniskirt to work? Ma'am. I mean, I guess she can wear whatever she wants. He doesn't seem concerned about the crisis at all. What? Don't you think he should know the details? He's the president. This is a complicated situation.
Did he already blow up the moon in this story? Did he do that in the Shadow story? I can't remember.
I'm not sure in this story if he's done it. I'll blow up the moon. Wow, he's got a lot of balls. Sonic's like, no. We only have a little time. I'm good with that.
Oh, this is strange. So, in new Sonic games, they always put Sonic's mouth on the sides of his face.
What?
Like, on the side you see.
Oh, so you can see his mouth moving when he's turned away?
Yeah, but it looks... And I was like, maybe it just looks unnatural to have it in the middle. But no, it's fine. I don't know why they made that weird choice. That's Rouge calling.
Oh,
see
they're alluding to the fact that she's a double agent,
Yeah.
but not saying it.
Oh, no.
What? I like that lens flare. Oh, it sounds like you should leave him alone. They're probably busy. Wait. Tristan. Does the pyramid shoot?
Hmm.
I remember that from when you were little.
Well,
That's
it
wild.
like opens up and then a missile comes
A
out.
thing comes out.
Yeah.
Hidden base.
Yeah, yeah.
Find the entrance
A Tails mission.
to
my
the
favorite.
hidden base.
Fun
Well-
fact.
Why do you have to find the entrance if what's his face just saw them go in? Like, didn't he see the entrance when they went in?
We have to stop the gun robots from killing you.
Oh,
Very creative name, by the way.
gun
the-
robots.
The military that's like fighting you in this are called Gun. Very creative.
Listen, why does Eggman's face on everything? It's so
Yeah, it really makes you wonder what the fuck's going on.
narcissistic.
Well, if the implication is that, well, I guess this is going into his hidden base. Yes, never mind.
I guess it's a door. Like,
But like that's like, what's that guy's name?
Ooh.
That's like Osama bin Laden hiding in like wherever he was hiding, right?
with his face all
With
over
his
it.
face all over the doors where he was hiding. Eggman's secret base, and then he's like, "Here's my face everywhere, just so you know where to find me."
I don't know. I think if you're that powerful, you probably do flaunt it because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna flaunt my face everywhere. Come and get me.
But it's a hidden
Bin
base.
Laden was, yeah, it's called hidden base, but like, is it
Fuck,
because his
forgot about
face is all over it? I like the hieroglyphs. I don't remember what any of them mean anymore.
Oh, me neither.
Do you remember Egyptology in homeschool? We spent so much time on that. I
couple
thought it was so
things.
interesting.
I'm more into the mythological side of that kind of stuff nowadays.
What do you mean, the gods and goddesses and
Yeah.
all that?
Well, I found out
Okay.
that people actually, and hopefully this doesn't sound fucked up, but people actually believe in those mythologies. Like, I know they were tied to religion, like the tale of Sun Wukong, or the Greek gods and stuff like that, but I didn't actually realize people actually believed in it.
That's wild because they're called gods for a reason. The story, I'm not going to get into this. It's controversial hot take. The story of Jesus was actually based on the mythology of the time. It's like you look at Christmas and it's basically just Yule,
Yeah.
which is ancient tradition. Their gods are just as valid as, the Greek gods, and the myths are, we call them myths, right? We don't call Jesus a myth.
Yeah.
I guess because he was an actual living person, we have documentation that he was alive. But, the stories about Jesus feeding people with 2 fish and a loaf of bread, or, turning water into wine and all that shit, like, it's just as believable.
Yeah. I guess it's because Christianity is such like a believed religion.
It's just popular.
Yeah, that it's like you hear that and you're like, oh yeah, I understand. You can call things stories all you want, for anything, and it's just based on interpretation. It's just, for me, it was like when you hear about Zeus or hear about things
Right.
like Sun Wukong.
Poseidon and all that.
Yeah, I never thought like, oh, these were always stories. I never, and also
You
if
thought they were just like fairy tales, kind
yeah, but you also think of the fact that it's like God of War, right? Let's say God of War, for instance.
which is the
The game where you're
Game.
Kratos
Gotcha.
killing the Greek gods, but now he's killing the Norse gods because they ran out of Greek gods to kill.
yeah. He killed them all. Now they're going for the other. And a lot of times, if you look, those gods are the same. They have different names in different languages, but it's the same gods.
It's like Hercules and Heracles. They're the same
Yeah.
person with a different
Same
translated
person
name.
with just, they call it a different name. But anyways, go ahead.
Because they're used in media like that in non-traditional ways, and people have their own interpretations of them, it kind of adds to the fact of like, oh, these are beings that can have any sort of interpretation. You don't see that for Christianity. You don't see people giving their takes on God as much.
Yes, you do. Are you just not paying attention?
No, what I mean in
100%.
in popular media,
Yeah.
like what?
Some people believe that Jesus was anti-gay. Some people believe
No,
that
no,
he
no.
wasn't.
What I mean is like
Some people think that he was a real person that was just a cool dude, and other people think he was literally like the son of God.
What I'm saying is specifically media. You don't see it portrayed in like really famous movies as much, or really famous video games. But whereas you see Greek and Roman
I think
and
that's
Norse,
because they are afraid they're rank A. Hell yeah. 25, Sorry, I had to wait for that. I think it's because they are afraid of pissing off the Christians, but a lot of times they do say things. You just have to be paying attention. But more than that, it depends on what side of the internet or what side. Did you ever see the show American Gods?
No.
It's a book, and it's been made into a series. Watch it. It's fucking fascinating because American Gods is... The premise is basically that a god is only alive if someone believes in them. If enough people believe it, then they're real, right? So the whole premise is that people brought their old world gods to America. So we have the Christian god, we have some pagan gods, we have Greek gods, we have Egyptian, gods. All the people that came, they brought their own religions and gods with them. So it's basically like, who's Thor's dad? Odin?
Thor's dad's Odin, yeah.
Yeah, so it's about Odin, not wanting to cease to exist. And there are female goddesses and there are gods, and they're all in this story trying to keep existing, because if people stop believing in them, they don't exist. And there was in that show, there was 25 different Jesuses. Because if I believe Jesus is this person and you believe Jesus is different, it creates both, right? We make our own gods in our mind. It's how we explain the world. It's how we deal with the stress of death. We give ourselves a story to tell ourselves we're going to go to heaven. And, so it's all these people trying to keep existing and interacting. All the gods are interacting. So Astara is there. She's the Celtic god of that's what made Easter.
Yeah.
Right? It's a spring goddess.
But
it's what Easter is. So a lot of the Christian holidays are pagan holidays that they wanted to make people Christian. So they knew if they didn't let them keep their traditions, they wouldn't be. So they just let them keep their traditions.
I just say the fact of talking about gods and beliefs and religions and stuff to the theme of Chow World is probably one of the funniest things that has happened on this channel. It's just never... we believe in different things. We're all trying to escape the same fate of death, and it's just like... Dun, 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 dun.
I would never tell someone what they believe is incorrect. We don't know until we get to the other side of death, right? We don't know, but if somebody has a belief that makes them feel or, be more comfortable in the world, which is a kind of hellscape, then I'm saying, who am I to tell them they're wrong? I don't know if they're wrong or not. I just know what I believe. I don't believe in deities at all. But I also don't believe in ghosts, really, until I see one, so...
I had only one weird ghost encounter.
You saw a ghost?
It was no, but
my parents
it was just,
swear they've seen ghosts. But
it was just a really weird situation with me and Mackenzie one time, where she was laying in bed. It was 3 a.m, and I was next to her, and she goes, "Oh, Big's
she's awake
right there." So she goes...
Was she awake?
Yeah.
Or in her sleep?
Well, she was, barely awake, and she goes, "Babe..."
half asleep?
She goes, "Babe, get back in bed. What are you doing?" And I'm next to her, and I go, "What are you talking about?"
The hell, I'm right
and
here.
And she, gets up, sits up, and she goes, "If you're there, who's next to the door?" And I look over, and there's clearly this thing moving right next to the door.
Light?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dark? Was it dark?
It was dark, yeah.
So you could see movement over there.
It looked like something was moving over there, and it was before we had Crystal or anything like that, so it couldn't have been a cat. And it looked like it was standing right next to our closet, which was open.
And you live in a really old part of town.
Yeah. And so that happened, and I see the same thing she sees, and I what the fuck? And we had a knife in between the bed sheets, not in between, between
the mattress?
The mattress and the box spring.
Yeah.
And so I grab it and I turn on the light, gone. The thing that was there was nothing casting a shadow. There was nothing there. Turn the light back off.
It wasn't like the coat rack or something.
Yeah. Turn the light back off. The thing we were seeing is completely gone. We didn't move anything. We didn't touch anything. It's just gone. And we were both fuck, we didn't sleep. We were both nah, this is fucking weird.
That's hilarious. My dad,
I don't necessarily believe in ghosts, but that situation was just such a weird
that's
one.
wild. My dad and my mom were living in the house, and my dad goes to walk in the bedroom. You know, Grandma was always in her bed, right?
Yeah.
Goes to walk into the bedroom, stands to the side, and then walks in. And my mom is just looking at him like, what the hell? She said, why'd you do that? He said, I moved to let you go through. And she was like, I was sitting here. I've been in bed. What are you talking about? He said, I saw you want to go in before me, so I just moved so you could get in the room. Now think about Grandma at the time. She had hair parted in the middle, long, dark, straight hair.
Mm-hmm.
She always wore these cotton nightgowns. I mean, she would have looked like an 1890s lady in her nightgown, you know? So, I mean, maybe, but he swears it was her. I hate when I go to grind and I barely move.
Yeah.
So annoying. It's like, come on.
Me in high school dances.
Too much. It's funny. Yeah, so my parents swear they've seen ghosts. Swear up and down. They're like, we believe. But my parents are both dead, and they have never come back as ghosts and been like, yeah, we're fine, I love you. Although, not out loud, but in my heart, I said, when I was going to work, I just want assurance that my parents are okay. Like, I just, you know, in the desperation of wanting to know that everything is going to be okay as an orphan at that point, right after my dad died. My mom died before my dad. So I was just like, I would love to have a sign that showed like my parents are together and they're okay. And I was driving to work, and there's this big field on the right. It's got some woods and this huge open field with grass growing and everything. I look over, and there's 2 deer, a male and a female deer, just like chilling. And as I, you know, I'm stopped at the stoplight, and then I start to go, there they are. They're just eating, and I'm like, oh my God, is this a sign that my parents are okay? And I have looked every day. Grandpa's been gone, what, 2 years?
2 years, yes.
I have looked every single day on my way to work, 5 days a week, and never seen a deer. Never again. Never before, never again. I've worked there 5 years. Every time I drive by, I look. No deer. It's fucking wild, right? Was that was that something from the universe saying my parents are in a better place? I don't know. I don't believe God, like, meddles in the lives of people. I didn't even say it out loud. It was just in my heart. I was like, I just want to know my parents are okay. Was I desperate to know that? And so when I looked, I made that the sign. Like, this is a sign, because I was so desperate to feel better. Oh, it's a little bat.
I know, but now he has...
Did you give it to the wrong one?
No, I gave it to the right one, but now they're both ghosts. Gotta remember, blue is good.
Now you've got blue like heaven.
Okay.
Right? Think
Heaven's
about it that
blue.
way. It is today. When you think of hell, you think of like fire, which is red, right?
Yeah.
So the opposite of that would be blue.
That makes sense.
It's just the way my brain works. Yeah, so I don't know if those deer meant anything except for that deer were fucking hungry and they were eating. But, you know, I texted my sister and I said, this was before she ghosted me. This is what happened. I saw these deer, and do you think that's a sign? And she went, absolutely I do. And then she never spoke to me again.
That's what happens.
For 2 years. It's like, okay.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta focus on the people around you, not worry about...
Listen.
This song is fucking hilarious.
I have learned in my life some really important lessons, and one of those is that if they wanted to, they would. And if they don't, they're giving you an answer. You missed that bunny.
Oh, did I? Where? Oh, there.
I love how they go, yep. And then you get a bunch and they go, yep, 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 yep.
Like the little girl from Land Before Time.
No, she went, yap, yap, yap.
I thought it was like yip, yip, yip.
It was Ducky.
The saddest story in any cartoon character's history.
I know. Oh, you meant the little girl as in her, the voice actress, not
Yeah.
the dinosaur was a girl. I don't know what the genders of those dinosaurs were.
I don't know either. I haven't
But-
seen Land Before Time in such a long time. I can't remember if it was here or at Dad's house or something, but we were talking about it, and I was like, there's just too many fucking sad stories.
Well, we were talking about The Land Before Time. Are you kidding me? I listen to a lot of true crime, and Art was like, "You're gonna love this interrogation." He's like, I can't deal with it. It's 3.5 hours." And I'm like, I can do that. So my hobby is those diamond painting things. Have you ever seen me working on one? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. In the hard mode version of this stage, he's all the way down there in the corner, but in this one, he's in this one.
Is it hard mode and you also have to work hard to see him?
Yes.
Like, goddamn. So, yeah, he sent... Those things fucking freak me out every time.
Oh.
They're like, woo!
Right after this, there's a boss that, when I was a kid, I refused
You
to
scared of?
I refused to do, so I'm used to make Connor do. I was like,
You would make Connor do it?
Yeah,
That's so
I
cute.
was like, I'm fucking terrified of this. I can't do this.
I can't wait to see it.
This song is fucking fantastic. There's barely any rapping in it, but it's very jazzy.
I don't like jazz. You like jazz?
What? I fucking love jazz.
You love jazz? You get that from your dad. I bet he loves jazz too. He's very artsy. I hate jazz. I cannot deal with the disorganized rhythms. I cannot do it.
Really?
I need things to be organized and predictable.
I find it just like fascinating, groovy kind of music. That's why I like George. What the hell's his name?
I know what his
George
name
Clinton.
is. Yeah.
But I mean, that's I believe that's R&B.
No, George Clinton is not R&B.
It's technically you can consider it funk,
Yeah.
but a lot of his style is R&B.
Listen, R&B is like Babyface.
R&B is the people who consistently smell their pits and smell something bad. You know what I'm talking about?
My pets smell like
You don't know what I'm talking about?
clean clothes. Oh no! Get some rings, bro.
I'm trying. It's when they smell their pits and go,
Look at the bunny.
they go, oh!
Oh. It's a very dad joke.
I know. I've been a fan of dad jokes since I was a kid. How does no one understand this?
Do you remember when Art would play you those, like, or Grandpa would play you those songs with, like,
Fuck. What's down here? Play those songs like
I can't think of, you know, those snarky songs.
snarky songs or
Yeah.
sharky songs. Those are two completely different. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh god!
You don't think this sounds cool right now?
All I hear is bink, bink, bink. I don't like saxophone music.
What?
Unless it's that one guy on YouTube that was like, play that song. And he's like,
Talking about Epic Sax Guy?
yeah. Wait, is it him? The one that played Careless Whisper all the time in public? And they'd be like, you have to leave. And he's like, he's a famous musician. Play it again. Play that other one, that other famous song. And he's like, plays the same one. The Careless Whisper song.
Chris made a thing the other day. Not the other day. I don't know.
Got it.
I got one
Oh,
thing.
did you go through?
I have to get 3
Oh, right.
because this game doesn't like fun.
No, you have to make it a challenge.
This is my least favorite stage in the entire game.
I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read you this. Am I the asshole? And I want your opinion.
Okay.
You ready? Because it's about step siblings. And I don't know. I don't think you guys consider Sharky a step sibling, but, you know.
Don't step on me, stepladder.
Okay, throw away so that they don't find this post. I, 19 female, recently found out that my stepmom, 40 female, wants me to split my college fund with my step siblings, 17 male and 15 female.
Mm-hmm.
My bio mom set up the fund for me before she passed away, and it was meant for my education. I love my family and they are important to me, but I've been saving every penny and working part-time to contribute to my college fund. My step-siblings have their own fund set up by their bio dad, and I never expected to share mine. Your just her step-siblings have different parents?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wouldn't it be the same dad? But no, I get it. They're married, right? So it was set up by their dad. My stepmom insists that it's about being a blended family and treating everyone equally. I'm torn because I want to be fair. I don't want to start drama in my family, but I feel like this fund is a lifeline for college. Am I the asshole if I stand my ground and keep my college money for myself? So if Rob gave you $10,000 or $50,000 for college,
if I had a sibling, there's no fucking way that was an A rank. Jesus. If I had a parent who left me specifically money for this specific thing, I feel like it would be insulting to use it for not that. That's how I would feel. But
so
if you went to college
your mom
and you
passed
had money,
and left $50,000 in her life insurance for you to go to college,
this
and
bus, by the way,
and your stepbrother had maybe $10,000 from their parent, you would not share it with the step sibling.
Oh no,
because it was set up by. Plus, you worked and put money in too.
If I put money into something, this is what I used to be fucking scared of. Especially this, I'm gonna do it.
You're
but
running
I hate
so
it. Like
fast.
this little thing.
Oh my god.
Listen. Oh, he didn't do it.
It sounded like a burp.
He didn't do the thing I thought he was gonna do.
Maybe
he does it. He does it.
You got him?
If you get too close.
Is that how easy it was? No, he's still in there. Oh, you have to beat him up while he's in the shadow?
So you can hit him up to twice. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
Oh, he's running that way. Look out!
I fucked up.
Get him, Tristan. Punch, punch, punch.
Fuck!
I don't like the noises he makes.
Here, I'm gonna run to the other side so you can hear the laugh that used to scare me.
It's the sound.
It's like nothing. It's like nothing. But as a kid, I was like, I hate it.
I hate it. You know, I am affected a lot by the sensory sounds and feels of things.
But yeah, that's essentially my thing. If it was left
it
for
was
a
set
certain
aside
reason,
for a certain reason. So to
by
you,
a certain
you're like,
person, and that person's not there to make that change
to okay it,
then I think it needs to be used only for that reason.
Yeah, it's like I love my step siblings, but my mom died and she left this for me, and so sorry. There's an edit, so it says, "Thank you for your kind responses. Although I think a lot of people are missing or assuming things about my stepmother and dad. She has been in my family for about 4 years now and has been almost like a second mom to me the whole time." So her and her kids have only even known him for 4 years. That's not a long time.
No.
I don't think that's very long. Although obviously she won't ever replace my biological mom. The person does feel connected. I genuinely don't think she has any malicious intent. I will be talking with her and my dad about it tomorrow and tell them I definitely don't want to share the fund. I will put an update in my profile soon as to not flood the sub. I would do the same thing. I would say, listen, my mom put this aside for a reason. If I didn't have a college fund, you know damn well you would not make your kids give their money to me.
If it were a case of like she went to college, she used a lot of the fund, and there was some left over, then at that point I would be like, you want to use what I have left to help you, I'll do that.
Yeah, if there's leftover money, for sure. But if you're just starting college and that money is there and you go to school and then your siblings are not even in college anyway, like, are they working to put money into the fund? No, you're putting money into your own fund.
And sometimes people are just fortunate.
We don't start out equal.
Didn't that happen with our family?
I could understand myself being the parent of all of my children and wanting everyone to be able to do what they need to do. But I also remember being like, listen, we're going to put all our money into Connor. Connor's going to do what he needs to do. We're going to put all that money into him. And then when he graduates and starts making good money with his degree, he can help us put money into Tristan. And then when Tristan graduates and gets his degree, he can work and help us put money into Lily and then Sharky. Like, that might be a way to do it. But then you guys ended up getting financial aid and all that stuff. So
didn't that happen with our family?
What
Like
do you
that
mean?
same situation? Because Connor, your grandmother left Connor money before we were born. She died before we were born.
Who?
And your grandma, right?
JQ?
I think.
JQ was alive when you were little.
But
She's the one who gave you the thing for your game to the cheat code
yeah,
thing.
the action replay.
Yeah.
Um,
But she didn't leave me anything but weed.
but weed.
Yeah.
But I thought
So what happened was
who left Connor the college money?
she didn't leave anything. I know what you're talking about. She didn't leave anything to anybody, right? But my family, without me, because I have 4 kids and I'm just floating above water, have a job and everything, they went through my grandmother's stuff. They all, you know, my mom, my dad, you know, the other aunts, you know, my aunts and everything. They went through everything, and what they handed me was 2 joints that were in my grandmother's house, and my sister said, you know, Betsy, said, here you go. Meanwhile, she got all her witchy heirlooms and all that, and I'm like, and I got a bag of weed. And Art, was it Art? I don't remember if it was Art or Dad, but I think it must have been Art saying, I don't want that in the house. I think it was Art. I don't want that in the house. I don't want that in the house. And I was just like, I don't know what to do with it. It's got to stay in. I don't know what to do with it.
Smoke it.
So eventually I did. It was all dried out and shitty, and it didn't do anything, but eventually I sparked it up and I listened to Pink Floyd while him and Aaron watched movies. You guys were asleep. Wasn't affecting my mothering, so
Have a bit of the devil's lettuce. That
eventually I did
sticky
have
icky.
a joint that was left to me from my grandma, and I was like, passing Dochi on the left-hand side. You know, I'm not big on having drugs around kids, so I had to get rid of it. I could not leave it in my house.
I'm a huge fan of that. Love having drugs around kids.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I actually kicked someone out of our house who was staying with us because I said the only rule is that if you have drugs, leave them in your car. Do not bring them into my house. And they made fun of me, and they said, Sarah's afraid of the random sniffing dog. They made fun of me because I was like, I have Connor in this house.
No, I would have kicked him out too. I would have been
You
like,
cannot
oh,
have
yeah,
weed.
Get the fuck out.
So I thought that they were listening and not having weed in the house. And it was my friend Wilma, and I have forgiven her for this, and I love her so much. But
What about Betty?
she had her boyfriend come over. She had her boyfriend come over, and he stayed over, and they smoked a bunch of weed, and then her boyfriend. Now, mind you, your dad and I are working. Connor is like a year old. We have absolutely zero money. We're broke. We're just trying to make it work. And her boyfriend, Jesse, goes into my kitchen and eats all the food. He ate all our food. He got high and he ate all our food. So I was like, what the fuck happened to the food? And then I realized there's drugs in the house, and I'm like, I love you so much. But I had one rule, and you broke it, so you got to go. I'm not having my kid get taken by DCF because there's fucking weed in my house. God forbid something even happened to him where he ate it or put it in his mouth or something. Like, I knew that they were careful enough to keep it locked in their room, but I wasn't worried about him getting it. I was more worried that someone was going to find out, and then we would lose custody of him because we were teenage parents who did not know shit about shit, and I felt like it would be easy for someone to justify, you know.
That was the thing on Shameless. One of the kids, the little kid, the sister left coke out, and the kid got into it.
Is that the one with the girl with the curly hair and the shitty mom and the dad who always steals money from the kids?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't watch it, but I've seen clips on TikTok, but I'm just like,
The
yeah,
show's
we're not
very
having
stressful.
drugs anywhere near our children. No, thank you. My sister was a junkie. I'm not fucking around with that. So I was just like, it's a no from me, dog. You need to go. So, you know, she did. And she's still on Facebook if I could ever log in. And so I would talk to her, and we've made amends. It's not like I was ever mad at her. I was just like, yeah, so I said this would happen, and then you did it, so it's happening. Sorry.
Fair
Not
enough.
sorry. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could have handled my parenting less emotionally and more like, I told you if you did this, I was going to take this, and now you did it, so I'm taking it.
I mean,
Have a great day.
If I had someone in my house, and I said, if you're going to be here, you're going to be doing this, like, you just can't do this one thing, and they did the one thing, I consider that disrespect, and I would be like, you're gone then.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much again.
I realize you think my rule is ridiculous, but it doesn't matter because we pay the rent and it's my fucking rule. You're not paying us to be here. All you have to do is buy your own food and your fucking boyfriend.
I mean,
not only did you have drugs in my house, but you ate all my food. You ate food for my kid. Like, Connor was a year old. Like, you eat food that I don't have money to replace it.
I mean, I had someone that lived with us that I ended up kicking out.
Yeah. It's like...
It was just like, if you cause too many problems, you're not going to stay here, and then
we
they cause
can't do
problems.
it. It's like... There are...
I'm all for charitable giving, but I'm not all for getting taken advantage of by someone who doesn't want to listen.
And I'm glad, because you know what? When you were growing up, I was so scared that you would be easy to take advantage of. Because of the autism and because you're so nice, I was like, he's going to be easy to take advantage of. But it turns out you're not. You've really, like...
She goes, I mean, you're easy to take advantage of, but, like, you're an asshole.
No. Not at all. Not at all. When you were small, you were very high support needs. And I was scared that you were going to be high support needs forever. It turns out you weren't.
What can I say?
Unfortunately, when you have low support needs, you have high masking and you have high anxiety, which is what's better. Is it better to have high support needs, or is it better to implode from the inside all the time because you just make yourself do things that are hard?
I'm trying to figure out how
It's
old
why
I
I
am.
normally don't do anything on a Sunday, but I'll be with you on a Sunday. Because if anyone ever says, hey, I'm your kid, the person you love the most, do you want to hang out? The answer is always yes. But there's a reason I do it early in the morning, because I know this afternoon I'm not going to be able to be functioning the way I am right now. I have to do it first thing.
Yeah, today is going to be a very busybody day for me.
Do you find that there are times of day when you know you can deal with shit and times of day when you're like, I'm done?
Well, not specific times, but there are moments when I'm in the middle of doing something and I know I have to do something after, and I'm like, I really, really don't want to do this.
Like, I can't. My brain is like, nope.
I'm very happy, at least, that when I get back to work on the 2nd, it's only going to be 8 to 2, but I'm still getting paid. That's one thing I'm very happy for. I did not want to go back for a full day of work after having all this time off, just mentally.
Yeah, it's hard. You have to mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah.
And
But they're like, don't worry, when you come back, we're going to have a meeting, and that's going to be our day. We're going to just have the meeting, and then you can go home. It's going to be from 8 to 2. And I was like, sweet.
you better, if anybody asks any questions in that meeting, when they say, does anyone have comments? You better give them the death look. Don't you fucking dare.
Oh,
We want this meeting over.
You've worked at a company before. Don't ask questions, because they're going to begrudgingly answer you and then give you a half-truth.
And they're also, they're going to lie, and it's like, you're just prolonging this meeting that could have been an email. Don't you dare. Alright, here's another one.
Fuck.
Am I the asshole for bringing free brownies to work when there is a sweet, in quotation, charity event?
A sweet charity event?
That's what it says, sweet in quotations.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Let's find out. Sometimes I like to guess when I first just read the title, like, yeah, you're an asshole, but then I read it and I'm like, oh, I guess not. Or, no, you're not an asshole, and then you read it and you're like, oh, wait, yeah, you are.
We're just not sure what it means by a sweet charity event. Like, sweets? Or like, wow, this is a pretty awesome charity event.
I think what they're going with is like sweets. Like he brought brownies.
Bringing brownies to a
So-
sweets event? Wow, how dare you bring sweets to something that's supposed to bring sweets to? Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Were they pot brownies? What the fuck?
Oh, if they were pot brownies, then yes. Don't bring pot brownies to work. You're an asshole.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't label them clearly. Okay, 27 male. A 27-year-old guy brought
Damn.
brownies. That's pretty good. Did he make them?
I think that's the first time I've died.
Oh, yeah. Today it is. Is it because I'm reading this?
No, it's...
Oh, okay. It's just hard.
Yeah, it's just difficult.
Oh, no! Oh. I thought you were dying. I'm like, oh, no.
So, did it keep my beam? It kept the beam.
Okay, ready? I-27 work from home, but I do have the option to work from the office as well. I go 3 to 4 times a year for events and important in-person meetings. Every time I go, I also coordinate with my team so we can spend some time together as well. Each week I ask my wife to make brownies. Did I call it or did I call it? That 27-year-old man, he was not making those brownies.
What's wrong with a 27-year-old? I'll make brownies.
There's nothing wrong. I just correctly predicted that his wife made those fucking brownies. He didn't make them. When I got to the office with about 30 pieces of brownie, I paled a little. They had moved the company's charity event a few days earlier than previous years. The whole charity event is comprised of 15 volunteers preparing sweets and selling them for the rest of us. All profits go to a good cause. Before I could even decide how to handle all of it, Nancy, 34 female, came and took the brownies out of my hands, muttering a thanks. Okay, so there's a charity event at work where they make sweets and sell them to the workers.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't realize that, so on that date, his wife brought brownies, because that's what he usually does. He, does something nice when he comes in. So Nancy, 34, came up and muttered, thanks. Doesn't sound like she was very nice. Oh, thanks for that. She was just like, thanks, and grabbed the brownies. I stopped her and let her know that, regrettably, they are not for the charity event, but something I was planning on handing out since my birthday. Oh, since it's his birthday. He brought them because it was his birthday. She immediately got angry and asked me how big of an asshole I could possibly be to bring free sweets to a charity event that sells sweets. I told her that I will hand them out after the event was over and that it will not stop me from purchasing and donating. I also let her know I'll stash them somewhere so no one would even know. He's like, all right, I'll hide them so nobody knows and they'll buy your blessed brownies there. She told me that if I wanted to redeem myself in any shape or form, I would just give them to her and put them up for sale. I told her, no, that those were treats to hand out.
No.
And it would feel wrong selling them when I just told about 20 people in a group chat that I was handing them out for free. Nancy lost her shit, and we got into a huge argument, repeating and arguing more of the same above. I want to stress that it is a well-known tradition in my country, handing out sweets on your birthday. People say it brings good luck and health. Selling them feels wrong, even if it is for a good cause. I ended up donating $100, $100, and purchasing some sweets even after the event was over about 2 hours later. I handed out the brownies. I didn't think anything was wrong, but Nancy filed a complaint with HR, and some other people approached me to tell me I was insensitive and wrong. Am I the asshole?
That would just be my response, which is always my response, where it's not that deep.
They're fucking brownies. You think this is going to make or break your charity event? 20 brownies?
And it's not even about a charity thing. It's just them being self-centered assholes. When you're not understanding towards a situation like that, it's not because of any other reason than you want to be an asshole today, I think.
I just don't understand why it's an argument. So what? So what? Ooh, you got it. So what if someone brought brownies on a day that it was a charity event? Is the charity gonna die over $20? He gave $100. I think it was more me looking at it. I think it was more about the way that they reacted. She went to HR because of the fight that they had over it. She decided to run her mouth, and he decided to not be nice about it. And so when she started shit, he returned the favor, and then she went to HR because he was rude and yelling. Now, you know, OP is telling us this story, and we're only getting his side. Maybe when they argued, he was an arrogant, fucking abusive asshole, and that's why she went to HR, and it wasn't about the brownies at all. The brownies started it, but maybe it's the way he acted after she confronted him that he went to HR. We don't know.
I mean, it's not that deep. Rolling stone above a moon.
Reverse Uno that HR complaint, says the client. Let them know Nancy's behavior was unprofessional, that you told the group chat in advance that your plans were, yet no one told you or warned you the charity had moved. Folks are still free to take the brownies and to make donations and purchase. I would have been stoked if I was a coworker and knew there was a bake sale and someone brought sweets. And the next person says, yeah, Uno her. Snatchy Hands Nancy needs to be taken down a peg.
Snatchy Hands Nancy?
That's what they said. Yes, Uno her. Snatchy Hands Nancy needs to be taken down a peg. That is not okay.
What does it mean, Uno her?
Uno reverse.
Oh.
Like, reverse it on her. She went to HR, you go to HR. Take her down a peg because you're like, she freaking snatched my brownies and started yelling at me and was rude. You know? I happen to know from experience, from dealing with people who have been traumatized, that sometimes you can say things in the most innocuous way and they will take it the way they heard it when their mother abused them or their wife abused them or their brother or father or whoever. Like, maybe she was like, thanks. And he was like, she said thanks. You know, because that's how he heard it. I feel like eyewitness accounts are not as reliable as people think they are.
Oh, wait, isn't that...
WTAF, that is not HR complaint worthy and not the asshole. It was accidental, not intentional. And their comments about the event didn't even reach you to know about the clash. I'm with you. It's not that serious. They're brownies, bro. None of you should be arguing about it. She should say, oh, you should be selling these, and you go, yeah, maybe I should, but I'm not. Okay, see you later, Nancy. Like, why do you argue with her? It takes two to argue, my mother always said.
Oh,
If someone's rude to you, then they're rude. And if you're rude back, then there's two rude people. She always said, if someone's being an asshole and people look at you and you're nice, they'll see an asshole. But if you argue back, now there's two assholes. You know what I mean?
Does it not work if I don't have the sunglasses? Look at this.
Why aren't they on your eyes?
Look at this.
Oh, that is cool. Hold on. Is he like magnetic?
No, he's using his claws to dig into the wall.
Then why can't he?
He can't burrow inside. It's all metal. He's gonna die.
I thought maybe he had magnets in those glove things.
So this area is huge. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me to find the rest of this stuff. I miss Sonic Adventure 1's way of doing things.
Here's a good one.
Uh-oh.
Automatic asshole.
Automatic asshole?
I think you're an asshole. You tell me. Am I the asshole for selling my friend's Taylor Swift ticket?
Oh, God.
You know how hard those are to get and how expensive they are? Even if it was like, what's your favorite band? Metallica. I don't know.
I mean, I almost bought someone's Melanie Martinez ticket off them.
So what if it was Melanie Martinez and she was $700 for a basic ticket and you couldn't get them anywhere?
That's how much they
and
charge?
Then your friend is like, yeah, it's sorry. Like, people who got their tickets the normal way at first and got lucky enough to get them, maybe it wasn't $700, but like when I was looking, there are new shows and they're still $700. Like, it's so expensive and nobody can get them. And then your friend gets you one and then sells it, I'd fucking murder them. I'd be like, we're not friends anymore. I'm not talking to you anymore. Anyway, let's see. Maybe there's a good reason to sell the ticket.
It opens up with, my friend's not going to the concert anymore. No shit. Sell that shit.
Your friend's not your friend anymore, bitch. Yeah. Okay, so Fake account and fake name since a bunch of friends and family have my actual account. No kidding. Just say throwaway. Back in April, my friends...
Dude, call them out. Just fucking real name, full name, address them. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
We can just dox them. We'll give you their address so you can harass them too.
Yeah.
Let's
clarify for YouTube's sake so they don't try to say that we're hateful people, that we're not saying to dox anyone ever.
Of course not.
Because people do that on this and it sucks. What? Yeah, people dox people. Like that girl that doxed Jack's films.
The Sniper Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, she should get arrested for that. I think people should get arrested.
Doxing, isn't doxing a crime?
No, I don't think it's a crime. But, like, harassment is a crime. She didn't get arrested. She just got, like, humiliated by her own actions, and everyone hates her.
You're a fucking dick.
And now I think she's back on and pretending like it's all fine. Do you have to, like, go into the rocks that are floating?
Oh, don't you dare do this to me right now.
Who's gonna do it?
Damn it! God, I'm gonna sell my kidneys.
Please don't. It's like a knife in the kidneys.
God damn it, they took my kidneys.
Back in April, my friend Jessie, 27 female, Ashley, 27 female, Laura, 28 female, and I, 28 female. Okay, so they're 27/28 and they're all girls. And I went to see Taylor Swift. It was a great girls' night, and then she announced more North American dates in the summer of 2024. We made plans to go again. Okay, hold up. I had to watch it on the TV because I could not afford to go, and these people went already, and they get to go again? No fair. No fair.
Yeah, I think we should start
Let someone else get a chance. Did your mom not tell you that? Okay, so anyways, she announced new dates in 2024 in the summer, which we knew. We all knew it would be a fight again to get tickets, and and that don't cost a kidney each. So we picked 2 cities, and we all signed up for a shot at the pre-sale. All of us. I was the only one that got an actual code, while the others got waitlisted. We had an argument that I would get the best possible tickets, if able, within and agreed upon the price that worked for all of us, and I would go and just pay. They would pay me for their share. We also agreed to split travel costs as well. So they have to travel. They picked 2 shows they wanted. They said, this is the price limit. So if it's more than this, don't get it. And you will all pay me back I will buy these tickets and you will pay me back. And whoever gets through with a code gets the tickets. 3 people couldn't get through. 1 person did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The assigned ticket day comes in July, and I'm actually able to get 4 awesome seats. I was floored. I hopped on the group chat to let Jessie, Ashley, and Laura know that we had tickets and how much each owed. Which is half the travel, like hotel, gas or plane or whatever, and the tickets, okay? So Jessie and Ashley responded immediately, excited about the tickets, and just sent the funds, like Venmo. Laura was silent. A few days go by, and still nothing from Laura. I texted her separately to see if she could send her share for the ticket. No response. 2 days later, she posted on Instagram that she moved out of state for a fresh start.
It is the most beautiful chow I've ever seen.
You like the bunny chow?
I like the bunny chow.
I like that it doesn't have that stupid swoop on his face.
You hate the swoop so much.
I do. I hate all the swoops. I literally don't like it. Okay. So this girl moved out of state, did not text her friend back after she spent all this money on a ticket, and the girl's got a hotel and whatever, and she's like, I go on Instagram, and this girl says she needed a fresh start and moved out of state. She said nothing to any of us, and we've all been friends since elementary school, so I thought it was a bit odd. Can you imagine you make plans with your friend, and then you go on Instagram, and she's like, yeah, I moved away, and I'm never talking to anyone again. Bye. Wild. We all kept trying to reach out for a few weeks, but Laura never responded, so eventually we kind of gave up. Figured she would reach out to us if she wanted, and as far as the 3 of us knew, we didn't do anything to cause her to ghost us like this. But it is what it is. Not wanting to waste the ticket, I just sell it to some stranger, and we invited another friend, Lorraine, and she gladly accepted and transferred the money for the ticket. Since her stepmom grew up in the city we are attending in, the stepmom offered us her condo that she owns and stays in part-time of the year, so she won't be there at any of the concert. This was a huge relief since she didn't want us to pay and just wanted to know that all of us were staying somewhere safe. This all happened in October. So the girl ghosts her, says she's moved out of town for a fresh start, never talks to any of the other friends either. And so they're like, okay, well, now it's October, and, you know, we're going to just sell this ticket. And by the way, the girl we sell it to, we can stay at her condo, so it'll be cheaper on top of everything. Last week, Laura messaged a group chat saying she was sorry for cutting us off, but she needed a mental break. She told us she knew that we had given her ticket to Lorraine and felt like we were all a bunch of bitches. I know you gave my ticket to Lorraine, you bunch of bitches.
You're such a bunch of bitches.
And not being good friends. There's been a ton of back and forth in the group.
A cuddly bunch of bitchios.
Cuddly?
A cuddly bunch of bitchios.
There's been a ton of back and forth in the group chat, and I'm exhausted with it, honestly. I told her she ghosted us for months and never paid for the ticket. That I had paid for the ticket.
Tension.
I hate this with the boob bouncing. I hate it every time I see it.
But they're lovers.
Ew! Don't call them that.
Tell me anything from this one scene that they're not just lovers off the bat.
Oh my god. Is she getting murdered right now? This is wild. Don't kids play this game? Right? What? Is she a psycho? She's freaking psycho, right?
She might be a little crazy. That's just racist.
What a brat. She's a bunch of bitches.
She is a bunch of bitches.
It looks like Jello. Too bad, so sad. Bye. I'm a double agent. By the way, bye.
So she blatantly says something racist.
Yeah, that is the literal worst. That was a literal worst.
It's like me. Never mind. I was gonna say something racist, but then it was like, wait, no, I don't need to say a racist thing to convey that something is racist.
Yeah, no. The autistic urge to say, that would be like this.
Fucking crazy gadget.
Okay, so I told her she ghosted us for months and never paid for the ticket, and that I had paid for the ticket and wasn't going to sit around and hope she came back around. Then she starts posting on Instagram about all of us playing victim and calling us assholes and all the rest.
God, it's a concert. It's not that deep.
It's Taylor Swift concert. It is that deep, but this girl is crazy. This was a decision made between Jesse, Ashley, and I to invite Lorraine, and not mine alone, and yet now I'm being blamed and scapegoated by Laura's friends.
It's very funny that they use the name of Sharky's ex-wife.
What?
Yeah, Lorraine. Ask him about her when you go home.
I don't know if I want to.
Just be like, how's Lorraine? And he'll start crying.
That's not nice. I don't think Sharky would start crying.
No. It was a joke back in the day. He used to say, like, Lorraine!
Oh.
And then it turned into Smash Bros. Lorraine, the Corrin main.
You missed it.
There's a character named Corrin.
Corinne?
Corrin. Chris!
Crazy.
Crazy.
Anyway, I don't think she's clearly not the asshole. Yeah, I don't throw that word around loosely, but Laura is surely acting like one.
Surely.
It wasn't her ticket. She didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ghost me, I'm not going to hold on to your ticket for you until you get to your senses and Like, you should have kept me in the loop all along.
It's not like Belle Delphine's bathwater.
Shut up.
You know what I'm talking about?
Girl, I know all about Belle Delphine. Yes, I do.
So she sold her bathwater, right? And my favorite joke, I don't remember who made it, but my favorite joke anyone ever made was just like, just to be clear, the money in your pocket is her money. You're just holding on to it for her. I was just like, damn.
That's funny.
I don't even know what the girl does anymore.
Porn.
Oh, she does porn?
I don't know. I'm assuming.
I mean, she kind of like...
She's very hot. I think she does OnlyFans.
If it is something like that, it would make sense, because that was kind of her brand.
I think she's set up for that, and she played like a genius the long game. I think she's very smart.
I mean, hey, if you got the
She was
looks
like,
and
you know
people
what, I'm
wanna
going to go on
see it-
OnlyFans, but instead of doing it like everyone else and being like, I'm on OnlyFans, I'm going to tempt people into like
Oh, God,
oblivion and then do it.
Fuck.
Oh, here's something. Am I the asshole for telling a group of people to shut the fuck up in a movie theater? A bunch of people?
You could be like Dad and tell a kid at the Ruby premiere to shut up, nerd. That was fucking hilarious.
He said, shut up, nerd.
Yeah, there's a guy that made a comment behind Dad or something like that when we were at the premiere of Volume 5.
Was he kidding?
And Dad turns around and goes, shut up, nerd.
Was he kidding?
I don't know.
Or was the guy talking?
The guy was talking.
Was he being annoying during the movie?
I think so.
Oh my god. Your dad is crazy. Shut up, nerd. Listen, I'm trying to nerd out, so you're ruining my vibe. Okay,
That
so...
premiere, real quick before we get back to this,
Yes.
that premiere is fucking hilarious because of how bad it was.
Really?
Literally, they were like, it was the episode of Volume 5, the first episode, and
It was at the movies?
Yeah, it was at the
Awesome.
theater. And what they were doing was they were playing the clips from Volume 4 to like hype up for it and like
Right.
a behind the scenes.
So, like-
But their behind the scenes was to explain exactly what happened in the episode that you just saw. Be like, oh, we decided to do this because, you know, we want this to happen in the story. I hope you enjoyed it. It's like,
What?
that's not a behind the scenes. It's just
No.
you explaining the episode.
That's just you saying, you know what you just saw? Yeah, we decided to do that. Okay.
Just in case you weren't sure, based on the episode that actually released, what we decided to do with the episode.
Right? So dumb.
Have I ever done it up here?
Okay, you ready? Am I the asshole for telling a group of people to shut the fuck up in a movie theater? So I, female 25, and my boyfriend, male 25, just went to see the movie Wonka.
What? What the fuck is Wonka?
It's the new Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie,
There's a new one?
apparently.
I didn't know that.
Well, this woman said, great movie, by the way. Definitely recommend. You know, it had Timothy Chalamet or something, and I just think he's cringe, so I did not care to see it.
So, you're not supposed to be upside down for this section. And it's not... Oh, it's letting me hit the switch. What happens if I go out like this?
Do it.
I might die. What's the last checkpoint I had? I'm gonna try it. Haha.
Ha-ha!
Haha.
Ha-ha! Okay.
Oh, I guess you can just do it like that. I've never done it like that before.
See? Maybe you unlocked something?
No, I doubt it. It's Sonic. The only thing I locked is the tiers of a game that could be better than this.
Stop making fun of Sonic!
He's had some decent games recently. Not good. Not good games.
Decent.
Decent.
Just don't make fun of him, because Bobby is right about that. He's a
Why
good,
do you know
he's a
his
good
name?
H3. He's a good soundbite guy. Stop making fun of Sonic! I love it. Alright. Great movie, by the way. Definitely recommend. But as we were walking up to give our tickets to a group of 5 to 6 people, ages 17 to 20, approximately walked in to buy tickets. They were loud while walking up, and I was hoping they weren't also watching the Wonka, because of course they were. Okay, so you're going in there A little bit of a bad attitude.
You're hearing a bunch of douche canoes be a bunch of loud assholes.
Well, you're hearing about 5 to 6 teenagers getting excited to go into a movie, having a good time, and you sound like you're crotchety and you're only 25. Okay. So these people were walking in having an attitude because these people were being loud.
Okay.
I get that. I don't like loud noise. That's why I wear hearing protection. They were loud while walking up, and I was hoping they weren't also watching the Wonka movie, but of course they were. And when you know it, they happened to buy the group of seats right behind us. As a note, this was an 8 p.m. showing, and the theater wasn't flooded by any means, but a decent number of people were watching, at least 15 other people in there with us. Anyways, when we sit down and the previews start playing, they're immediately talking hella loud and laughing and joking. But like they're in their own living room. This is during the previews. I'm talking full-on projected voice talk and commenting on everything in every preview and cracking jokes constantly. Now, normally I wouldn't care because it's the previews or whatever, but once the lights went down, we expected them to shut up. They said hush. They did not hush. They continued commenting in the movie's intro and being obnoxious for the first probably 5 minutes. I was about to stand up and say something when my boyfriend sitting next to me loudly said, "Can you guys shut the fuck up, please?" They quieted down, and they didn't talk louder than a whisper for the rest of the movie, and we thought we'd taken care of it. After the movie played, as we were leaving, I noticed them flipping us off behind our backs and staring at us as we walked to our car. On the drive home, we started wondering if maybe we could have handled it better or nicer or something. It was generally whether or not we're the assholes. So Reddit, am I the asshole? What do you think?
I think it's so funny that we're talking about this when Sonic's about to die.
Are you annoyed by me doing this?
No. I'm just saying, again, it's like the context of like...
Something not serious at all.
Yeah,
and then
it's like the...
I'm about to
die.
We're
talking about the really fucked up thing, and then we hear the fucking... Dun, dun. It's like, oh wow, this is a nice one. And now it's like, oh, this is a lighter story. Just people being rowdy in a theater, and then some guys getting shot in the head in the background. It's
Wait a minute, they're not going to shoot Sonic in the head.
Well, the heading towards the earth, and then exploding.
Oh my god.
And now he's dead. I don't know. People being loud and obnoxious at a movie theater, you just tell them to shut the fuck up.
It says not the asshole. These are people.
How many times have you been to a comedy show and people have been talking and the comedian's just like, other people paid for this show?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I definitely understand. Not the asshole. You paid the ticket. You had a right to call out someone if they were ruining your movie experience. Not the asshole. If they're clueless as to talk in full voice in a movie theater, they deserve to be yelled at. Not the asshole. Movie theater etiquette is very simple to grasp. I would not have handled it that way at all. If I was that bothered, I would say, do you mind being a little quieter because I really can't hear the movie? And then if they didn't listen, I would go complain to the manager. I would give them a chance to say nicely, like, in a nice way, can you shut the fuck up? I wouldn't yell, can you shut the fuck up? But I would be like, in a nice way, like, can you please quiet down? I can't hear the movie.
Did you ever watch...
But then if they didn't listen the first time I asked nicely, I would absolutely just go tell the manager, they are being rowdy. Can you tell them to shut the fuck up? Because it's not your place to maintain order in the movie theater. It's their place to maintain order in their movie theater. And then if a teenager flips me the bird, I'm like, oh good, they're a rebel without a cause. It really doesn't matter. I guess a 25-year-old maybe. What do you think? Would that bother you if teenagers flipped you off?
They do all the time.
Because they're being obnoxious? It's like, I didn't even do anything.
I've been flipped off by teenagers just cutting me off on like the highway. Teenagers are just assholes. You're in the stage of that life where you're just an asshole.
Yeah. No offense to teenagers, but not only
no,
are
all
they...
offense to teenagers. Be a better fucking person later in life. If nobody calls them out to being a better person, they're just going to keep being assholes.
I think they're just impulsive. They have the hormones raging, and they're just impulsive. And also, they think they're the main character because their parents probably never told them to shut the fuck up. You're not the main character.
But have you ever seen Bo Burnham's Inside?
Which one was that?
It's the one where it was
COVID
over COVID, yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome.
You ever see the thing where he was like, can anyone, at any time, shut the fuck up? Just anytime you think, just shut the fuck up. Like, that's how I feel with people. He was mostly saying
shut the fuck up.
He was mostly saying online.
I
where
know
it's like
you're
about
not
every
a bad
single
person.
topic.
I just don't want to hear you talking anymore. Remember that song?
No. The song's not dead, by the way.
Yeah, I know he's not dead. That's why I was like, they're not going to shoot him in the head. What the fuck are you talking about?
They do kill him in one of the Sonic games.
No, they unalive him because we're online. I'm teasing you.
Unalive. I don't think kill is a bad thing on YouTube. I think
I just like to say unalive because it's actually used for the self unalivees, but I also told Lily the other day that someone had a mentee bee, and she was like, "A what?" And I'm like, "A mentee bee," and she's like, "A what?" A mental breakdown. It's called a mentee bee.
I've never heard someone call it a mentee bee.
It's cute. Mentee bee. I had a little bit of a
No,
mentee bee. I have many mentee bees during the week, so I just start crying and can't stop, and they're like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "It's loud in this restaurant." The fuck?
Can you turn down Viva la Comenzar?
But you know what I don't do?
Be a bitch about it.
I don't tell everyone to shut the fuck up. But I think there are times when like a kid is just being obnoxious and the parents just like do and you're like, can you please ask your 10-year-old who's screaming and being obnoxious and throwing things to shut the fuck up, please?
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to.
Are you dead now?
I'm about to find out.
Get on the rails! Get on the rails! Oh my god! Oh my god! You did it!
I didn't mean to. I've done it before, but I didn't mean to do that. I was just like not paying attention, and I was like, oh wait, what am I doing?
Holy Jesus. I like the sounds it makes.
You like the sounds?
The... Yeah. You can't probably pick it up.
It's probably the best stage in the game. It's very stressful though. You can tell by my voice I'm very stressed.
Don't be stressed.
Don't be stressed, be blessed. Sprig yourself with some holy water.
Am I the asshole for threatening to not get my son and granddaughter a Christmas gift?
Am I the asshole for shooting?
Am I the asshole for snubbing someone and not buying them a Christmas present? What do you think? Honestly.
I don't know when.
Did they set your house on fire? What's the problem?
So my family hasn't talked to me in 10 years. It's like, because you don't buy them fucking Christmas presents.
Yeah, people treat their kids like assholes and then they're like, I don't know why you don't call. It's like, because when you were raising me, you treated me like shit. I don't want to hang out with you.
I can't remember what it was, but we had a friend that we were just like their parent was just so fucking bad, and we were just like, don't worry, in 10 years you'll never talk to her again.
It's true.
And then in 10 years, actually it was more like 5 years.
It didn't even wait 10.
As soon as he turned 18, he got the fuck out. He like got a studio in the middle of Massachusetts, and he was just like, I'm fucking done with this.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like complete like you know,
some
people are just blatantly abused.
Yeah, some people do limited contact, and some people do absolutely no contact. They have kids, their parents come crawling around like wanting to be the grandparent, and they're like, no, you fucked me over when I was a kid. I was like low-key abused emotionally or mentally or even physically, and yeah, I'm not having you around my kid. I just heard a story about a girl that went away to college, and she made sure, because her parents turned to empty nesters when she left, she had siblings that were older, and so she asked her parents, is it okay to leave my dog? She didn't want to disrupt the dog's life while she was in college by sending him to live with a friend, but the parents said it was fine, and then the parents killed the dog.
Why'd they kill the dog?
They put the dog to sleep because they said they didn't want to be tied down by her dog. While she was in college, after they said it was fine, they never said to her, listen, we can't watch your dog. You got to do something. And then she didn't, and then they killed it. They just killed it. And she's like, I haven't talked to my parents in 8 fucking years. 8 years. I'm not talking to them.
If any of you did that to Crystal, I wouldn't talk to you anymore. If I said...
Can you imagine if someone put your dog to sleep or your cat? Like, that is unconscionable and unforgivable.
Just because you don't feel it...
A healthy animal. I don't know why a vet would even put down a healthy animal.
That's the thing I would think of. I would be happier if they found a different home.
Right.
rather than fucking kill it.
Like, what the hell is wrong with
Just
you?
because you don't want to take care of an animal, you decided it should die. What is this? The
Like,
American legal
what?
system?
The hell? So the girl's like, I have not spoken to my parents in 8 years, and my siblings kind of put pressure on me to make amends, and I'm not doing it because they killed my fucking dog
Yeah, I'd be
after they
pissed.
said they would care for it without even telling me. So she goes on with her life. She gets married. She has a child. This is her parents' first grandchild, and they want to meet the baby. And so they're trying to, how narcissists use like other people, like flying monkeys, to do their bidding. So her siblings are telling her, you should really forgive mom and dad. It's been long enough. And so her parents
Don't
contact
fucking
her.
tell me when it's long enough. What?
Know what I'm saying? So her parents contact her and they say, we want to
Damn
meet
it.
the baby. We want to meet the baby. In the meantime, the parents have gotten a puppy because now it's 8 years later and they've decided, okay, now we want a dog. So they got a little French bulldog puppy. And she's like, am I the asshole? Because I told my parents, as soon as you give me your dog to put down, I'll let you meet the baby. And she said, understand, I would never put that puppy down. I would take that puppy, I would keep it forever. I would never put that puppy down. But they need to understand what they did to me. Like, oh, you want to see the baby? Well, give me your dog to kill. How's it feel? She wants them to empathize and understand what they did. And she's like, am I the asshole for saying I would put my parents' dog down in order to see my kid? And it's like, no, they were never going to see that kid.
I would have been more of an asshole in the terms of like, why? So you can kill it? Like,
No, she said,
can we see your kid? Why? So
Oh.
you can kill it?
what, are you going to put the baby down? Fuck off.
I die hard.
Something in that story kind of made me feel like the parents probably complained about the dog and she thought they would never do it. But
They shouldn't have done
I
it.
doubt they made a whole campaign and then killed it. Someone who would kill an animal like that, that's unconscionable. So anyway, my 67-year-old, it says 67 female husband. Oh, my 67 female husband, 67 male, have 3 kids and 7 grandkids. Our youngest son, Merlin, 34. They named a kid Merlin, dude.
Where do you think Merlin got his name? He got
No wonder he
named
doesn't
it.
like his parents. Our youngest son, Merlin, 34 male, has 2 kids with his wife. They're twins, 13 years old, 1 boy, Towns, and 1 girl, Emmeline. The names, I hope they're made up. We see all of our kids and grandkids often, and I love them very much. Towns is our sporty guy. He plays baseball and loves it. He's also the sensitive grandchild. He's not afraid to cry if he's sad. Emmeline is our artist. She's always painting or drawing or knitting. As you may be able to tell, we love and support our grandchildren's passions and interests in any way possible. Okay. Each year, Christmas breakfast is done at our house. My husband and I love having everyone come over. The grandkids all get gifts at their houses and then come over here. We eat and then they open their gifts from us. We also get gifts for our kids and their spouses. As you do. Why are you saying that? We would assume that. I guess people stop giving gifts to the kids maybe if they get grandkids, but I've never. So on Sunday, we had all our kids and grandkids over to help decorate for Christmas. After some decorating, we took a break to make dinner. When dinner was ready, Merlin and his wife were joking about how their kids may be on the naughty list after they got in trouble at school. Haha, they're 13. Of course they did. We asked what happened. Towns got in trouble for selling snacks. Towns has a friend who met on vacation a few months ago, a boy from Panama. They both love baseball and send each other gifts and souvenirs and snacks from each kid's country. Towns said that he sold some of the snacks the boy sent him with the parents' permission, which was against the school rules. He got 2 days of detention and said what was way worse was that his coach is telling him he's disappointed in him since he's normally a good kid. Then we asked Emmeline what she did. She didn't answer because she said she was being unfairly bullied for it. Towns then started to look like he was going to hold back tears. When we asked him, he said he needed to talk to someone and asked to talk to me. He said Emmeline had said some racist things to a Hispanic boy, making jokes about his culture and heritage and how she got suspended for 3 days and that she was just getting some pushback. He thought it was justified pushback. So she lashed out at someone being rude to her because they were being rude and she got racial with it. I then asked my husband to speak to me. After talking, we asked Merlin to talk to us. We told Merlin that we were concerned about Emmeline's behavior, and he said that both kids got in trouble, so she shouldn't be concerned about Towns. She should also be concerned about Towns then. We told him it wasn't the same, and also told him he dismissed us. Oh, we also told him he needed to address Towns' feelings about this. He dismissed us. He then told us if we didn't take these actions, that him and Emmeline wouldn't be getting Christmas gifts. So they're telling him he has to punish his kid, or they're not getting presents.
Interesting.
Him and the daughter. He then talked to his wife, and I could see her get uncomfortable. When they got home, they called me to say I was acting immature and overstepping my bounds. He said that he's the parent, and that him and his wife get to call the shots in this house, and he said we were being petty. Am I the asshole? You're being controlling. It's not up to you to decide.
Yeah. I mean,
What, are you kidding me?
no offense to you, but if I have kids and you try to tell me how to do it, I'd probably tell you go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'd be like, don't tell me how to fucking raise my kids. I dealt with my racial kid. I understand what she did. I talked to her. It's none of your fucking business. You telling me I and my daughter won't get presents? What the hell? You gonna ground us too?
Do it.
Like, oh no, Mom. are
No
we
sex
grounded?
for a week. Fuck!
Do you realize that I know something that most people don't know?
2
If
plus
you
2.
alienate the parent, you will not see the children. I don't care if your kid is divorced from the mom. If you want to see and have a part in your grandchildren's life, you be nice to the parents. Even if it's just to have time with your grandchild.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole. And also, you know what else I know? My mom taught me? Once you're above 18, I can give you advice and then you can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what to do anymore.
I think it was last time we talked about how people aren't infallible.
Yeah, I'm just a lady that had a baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
This lady is just a lady that had a baby. She's trying to push her way around because she's concerned that her granddaughter's racist. I get it. But are you worried your son's racist? Why did you think he wouldn't address it?
This was the 10th anniversary. Jesus Christ.
Are you feeling old?
Yes.
Don't, because the movies I watch for Christmas are like 50 years old.
I mean, the one we just watched, I think, was from 1947.
Oh shit, you know how old I am?
How old are you?
48. I'm almost 50.
Oh. You're not even 50 yet?
No, of course not.
Connor
I'm a
needs
young
to
sperm chicken.
stop getting so concerned about being 50. God damn.
Connor is concerned about being 50, and I'm 2 years
Oh.
away. Not even, I'm a year and a half away. I'm sorry, is it telling you to pray? To Mary? Marie?
Sonic Adventure 2. Last episode. Wishes are eternal.
Because they never come true. You'll have them forever.
Do you see what I mean when I say this game is a little too serious?
It's a little too grown up for children, for sure. Because you played that when you were a kid. I never noticed love letters and love stuff going on
sexual
with
tension between a bat who they
big
animate
titty
the
bat
titty
and like.
bounce.
I understand talking about the animation of a titty bounce on that. What's that volleyball one? What's it called?
Oh, Dead or
DOA?
Alive?
I get that.
Well,
I mean,
that
they're
game's
bikini
not
girls.
avatars for kids.
Right, but I don't get it when it's a flipping bat. Bats don't have titties. Why does that
Yeah.
look too realistic?
So, the story of this game is weird.
Oh,
so,
that's supposed to be his grandfather?
Yeah, so Maria and Eggman are related.
I was wondering who the hell Maria was.
That
Pray
is-
for Maria.
That is Maria's grandfather as well, meaning that Maria has to be his cousin.
Unless it's his sibling.
And the story is Maria got shot and killed by one of the cops here that was stationed in this thing. And so because of that, because he lost the one person that meant so much to
Everything
him,
to him.
he will end the world.
Oh, is that the whole thing?
He's trying to he built the colony to shoot a laser to essentially end the world.
Do you ever wonder why those two don't have bulgy crotches if she's got those giant tits?
Yeah, you ever wonder that Amy
How?
wears a dress with nothing under it? Because you
She's
could
an animal. You can't see anything.
But,
It's
like,
all under her fur.
the inference of the females in Sonic's universe wearing clothing and then just being able to see her bare ass, that's like strange to me.
Yeah. Especially when they're trying to create a sexual vibe for her. I don't understand it.
Well, not Amy.
Why can't people just... Oh, you mean Amy.
Yeah.
Why can't people just be friendly? Why can't boys and girls have friends? Why do they have to make it weird? Like, don't make it creepy. You know?
Yeah. I had something I was gonna say, but I've completely lost it.
I could tell. You look like you were holding something in. Is this the ending for the...
This is the last story. So everyone has one stage, and then there's 2 boss fights, and then the game's done.
I don't like seeing people tied up like this.
Yeah, it was his last message to the government. Oh, yeah, he's taken out... Yeah.
Not the vibration. Oh god, he does look like an egg. Who did you think it was, bro? Like, of course it's him. Uh-oh. Yeah. He's like, why wouldn't you die? That's rude. You should not be reading that.
It's not a book.
Oh. You shouldn't be watching it either. I love Tails because he actually looks sad.
I mean, imagine reading the story of a guy's last thoughts in words. Like, it's essentially what they're doing.
Yeah, but all the other ones are like, huh? And Tails is just like, oh.
Are you seeing this now and being like, I let you play this as kids?
I think a child's mind when they're reading something is less, you can only imagine what you can imagine. You don't
Yeah.
have all the experience of sadness that you have as an adult. So you just take it at face value. I just remember when you guys were playing this, Connor was older. He was probably old enough to kind of be like, holy shit.
So I think this game was 2001, so I was 5.
That means Connor was 8. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
understanding this. I don't know if you played it
No,
that young though.
4. 2001, I was 4. Because Sonic Adventure 1 came out in, I think it was a launch title, so 9/9/99. Because that was the Dreamcast's launch. Ha ha ha. And then Y2K. Was Y2K growing up actually a big deal? Like, did
People
people
thought the literal world was going
because
to
of
end.
a digital calendar? I guess it
They
wasn't.
thought everything was controlled by computers, and computers aren't going to know what to do because we didn't tell them how to deal with the zeros. So computers are going to stop. We won't be able to use money because we won't have our ATM cards, and we won't be able to watch TV. Our phones won't work. Like they thought no technology would work. So people didn't think like the world would explode. They were just like, none of our shit's going to work.
I wish we were...
And then in the morning, we were like, oh, they knew what to do. But like, you know, I come from my parents. They were not even, they were like, dude, that's ridiculous. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But there were people out there, just like there's now, homesteaders that are like, the world's going to end and we have to have MREs and bunkers and shit. Like, all these people were like, oh my God, people, society as we know it will collapse, and then people will start having crime against each other to get resources. And it was like, yeah, actually, no, none of that happened. Like, My Name is Earl, when they woke up and they're like, oh my God, it's the end of the world, and everybody was just afraid. Like, none of that happened.
I can't remember.
I think most people were just waiting to get the day off because they were like, oh, cashiers can't work because nothing's going to work, so just take a day off and see how it goes.
I wish we were emulating this. Not this.
Emulating it?
But I wish I knew how to emulate it. It's because it's Christmas time. And it reminded me because we were talking about Y2K. Sonic Adventure has a Y2K downloadable thing that if you use the online you can get, where it like changes it to like Happy 2000s, like the main town you're in that game.
Yeah.
And there's also a Christmas one that I just thought of that was like, it'd be cool if I could like throw that up. It's where it puts a Christmas tree in the center of the town. Everything's like all snowy and Christmassy. I fucked up. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please.
Whew. That was stressful.
Fuck off. Fuck off with your bougie shit.
Why can't they just have their bougie shit? Don't be so mean.
Oh my god, don't tell them to go. You know, ever since we fucking ate together the other day, I've been like, I want a fucking waffle.
Let's get waffles, Tristan. Buy Mom a waffle. I want a chicken and waffle. Give me your credit card.
I don't have a credit card.
What? You don't have an ATM card?
I have an ATM card. I don't have a credit
Hand it
card.
over. Let's get waffles.
Do you want waffles?
Yeah. It got here so fast, too. Let's see if... Actually, it's Christmas Eve. Are they even open?
There's already one character done with their section, by the way.
I know.
It's just like, it's so quick.
It's Christmas Eve. I don't know if anybody's open, but let's try.
Places are definitely going to be open. This is the last place to really get, the last day to really get business done. Because after Christmas, people aren't going to go out. So Christmas Eve is the big day. People doing their last minute shopping. I'd be shocked. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, okay, good, good. Do you remember this nightmare at all?
No.
This...
I'm sure if I got this far, I would have cried.
Yeah, this part, I mean, I'm doing it pretty easily because, again, I had to A-rank everything. And so I kind of got used to the patterns of everything. Now that I say that, I'm going to get my fucking ass reamed. Fuck, I still don't know how to do that after all these years. Fuck.
I'm wondering if they're closed, because it's right here.
I don't think they would be listed if they were closed.
See what you've ordered before. Oh, see, not available on Grubhub right now.
Oh, are they actually closed?
I don't know. Let's try, What's the other one? DoorDash.
How do I do this? I can't remember. Oh,
What's your
fuck.
God.
Before you ask address, don't say anything out loud.
No, I wasn't gonna say that. What's the number?
Oh, my card?
No.
You can get a
the
chow
number
key
of
here?
your house.
Oh.
Thank you. Goodness.
How do I do this? Yep.
Let's see if they're open.
It's 2 sections down.
Da-da-da-da. Yeah, they're not available today.
That's sad.
There's another place, but I don't think it's around here. A lot of places are closed, probably because it's Christmas Eve.
It's so strange to me. I would think that this is like, I mean, I guess giving your employees days off is kind of more important than other things.
We'll look up breakfast places and see if anything is near here. Starbucks,
Damn.
Dunkin', Benny's of Simsbury.
Tennies?
Benny's.
Oh, Benny's.
I looked up breakfast at the Barn restaurant, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Burger King. How are those breakfast? I don't know.
Probably just because they have breakfast items.
Big Y.
Yeah, my favorite breakfast place.
Let's try Grubhub.
Damn it. Come on, man. All right. Oh, right, right. That's 3 sections done, baby.
They have a morning pizza.
The fuck?
I'm trying to see if they have waffles here.
In the morning.
Omelets, scrambles, quiche, Benedict, maple plates. They have waffles. Add strawberries, bananas, chocolate chips, or walnuts.
Yes, walnut's my favorite.
Avocado toast.
Yeah, I don't think I hate myself quite that much.
Avocado toast is fucking delicious.
What? You're out of your mind. The avocados themselves are absolutely disgusting.
What? I used to put a little tiny bit of salt and eat them. Oh my god. You want a buttermilk waffle? If you add a banana, it's $2. If you add strawberries, it's $2 more.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Am I?
But they do have gluten-free ones. It's Good to know.
I'm so curious what's gonna happen now that I have the Chow key. Like, after the credits, are they gonna be like, Chow World?
Oh, because this is the end?
Yeah.
I would think they would let you go because you can keep going back, can't you?
Oh, this. I forgot. Oh, no. What the hell do I do?
I would love to help you, but that thing is making me...
Sick. Oh, it gets rid of that. Okay. No, it doesn't. I feel so stupid. What the fuck is shooting me? I've never seen that thing before in my life. The fuck?
Interest.
I have no interest. I feel so stupid. I don't know what to do.
Win.
Hit the win button already. I don't know.
Don't you find whatever is going beep, 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 beep?
Like, this is where Rouge's section was. I did all that.
Oh, you have to go to each character's thing? Get some rings. There you go.
Oh, right. Fuck, I'm stupid.
You say that a lot.
Yeah.
You're not stupid. You're very smart. You have a lot of empathy, and you're a good person.
Empathy don't equal anything.
Yeah, it does. That was wild.
What?
He was like, "Brrr."
Yeah, that's how you drill. Haven't you ever used a drill before?
No, never. Ba-ring, ba-ring, ba-ring.
Ba-ding! So I need to stop time. Yeah, I don't know where all these time switches came from, by the way.
Hermione.
Hermione?
Here's a good one. It's a little bit Christmassy, sorta. It's about a gift. Am I the asshole for telling my mother she can keep the puppy she bought for my daughter? I, 40 male, and my wife, 39 female, have been considering buying a dog for our daughter. We already had a dog that is elderly, and we wanted to get a puppy so she could learn from the older dog. We both decided that right now is not a good time, since we live in a very tiny place. Yesterday, my mother, 67 female, brought our daughter an 8-week-old blue-nosed pit bull. She claimed our daughter named it Athena and everything. She told my wife that she could train it. My wife and I were pissed. I told my mother she had no right to buy a dog for our daughter without consulting us. I told her she could keep the dog at her house and train it herself, and that if my daughter really had chosen the name, she would have most likely done Sky or Everest, since she is a huge Paw Patrol, and not Athena, since she's never heard the name before. My mother called me an asshole for the way I talked to her, and that the dog was bought and a gift for her granddaughter. So am I the asshole for my reaction? If I got your child a dog without saying anything to you, if I had mentioned we're going to get another dog eventually because this one's old, and I just go out and buy a dog and say it's got a name that you're like, I'm pretty sure my daughter did not name the dog that, and then I'm like, here you go. The fact that he's saying his daughter named the dog means the daughter has seen the puppy and the grandmother has said, this is your dog.
Yeah, that would be kind of fucked. I mean,
And didn't say anything to the parents until later. When the girl already met the dog, their grandmother said, that's your dog.
That's really this whole section? Jesus.
It looks like lava.
Oh, do you want to see something really stupid?
Yes.
So,
Always.
if you decide you don't want to finish this properly, and
Why would you do that?
you fall off the edge, the game doesn't have a death zone,
You just float around
so
forever?
you just fall forever.
Did you do that just to show me and now you have to
Yeah.
restart? You have to do the whole thing again?
I really hope it's not towards Eggman. I just hope it's the beginning of Sonic section. Holy shit. No!
my God, why
Oh
did
my
you do
god!
You dummy. I was like, you float and then you just float back up there?
That's insane!
Wait, you're not even the echidna anymore.
No! It put me all the way at the beginning.
Oh my God, Tristan, you could have just done it.
I thought it would... Oh, Jesus.
I thought it would be the echidna part. I don't know why I can't remember his name.
Now I really want a waffle.
You can get one from Benny's.
Are they good? Or did you just
I
say
don't
they're
know.
like $15 fucking or something?
And it's gonna be like $9 plus whatever fruit and stuff you want, and then add the tip and delivery.
Jesus Christ.
It would probably be 15 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Do you not have a waffle iron? I can make you one.
No, I don't have a waffle iron.
And baking ingredients. You probably don't have baking ingredients hanging around. You have pancake mix?
Nope.
Tristan, you can literally get this quick, and you just add water, and you shake it in the thing, and you pour the pancakes into the pan, and then you have pancakes whenever you want. I was supposed to make pancakes for Sharky this morning, but I'm here, so
Whoops.
I'll make them when I get home.
Well, looks like he's gonna have to cry about it.
Chocolate chip pancakes and peanut butter pancakes. You know what I got him for Christmas morning breakfast?
What?
You know how I used to do cinnamon rolls
Mm-hmm.
for you guys? Well, they're cinnamon rolls, but they're hot cocoa. So they have like marshmallow flavored icing, and they have like hot cocoa chocolate instead of cinnamon.
What?
Yeah, they
I
look
want one.
amazing. I can't eat them. Come in the morning. You can have some. I'm gonna make them for Art and Sharky. I haven't had to make those in a million years because Lily always makes them for me. When she learned how to bake, she loved it, and she would bake everything in our house. And then
And now she's the only one getting baked.
and then she's not around, and I bake, and I love it. The loop earplugs won't need to have them.
Huh?
Loops,
Earplugs?
earplugs, yeah.
The hell are Loops earplugs?
They go in plug your ears so the noise doesn't bother you.
Oh.
A lot of autistic people use them. However, I can't have things in my ear because my ears are deformed, so I have over the ear earplugs. I mean, I can use those foamy ones, but feeling them in my ears after like 10 minutes is very stressful. So then it's like, should I just deal with the stress of the earplugs or deal with the stress of the noise? I think I'll just stay home.
I think I'll have another.
My hand's possessed!
It burns!
I can't believe you had to go all the way to the beginning of that.
I'm stupid. I
Fucking
saw it.
crazy.
I literally in a video yesterday. I saw someone do it, and so I was like, I want to try it. I didn't realize it would bring me all the way back.
Yeah, that's messed up.
In the GameCube version, they fixed it. They added a death plane, so you die if you hit that point.
Have you ever just made roasted mushrooms? Because they're so good.
No, because I hate mushrooms.
You hate mushrooms? What else don't you like to eat?
Ass. I don't know.
You could get literal, like, diseases from eating someone's asshole. It's not worth it.
And sometimes it's worth it.
You want someone to lick your rim? That's
Ew.
gross. I'm not letting anybody lick my anything. I had some ice cream. I said, don't lick it.
I can't say that. I get licked all the time. I have a cat.
You let your cat lick your asshole.
No.
I'm like, what? It just got real quiet in here. It's just like, the fuck are you telling me? Also, I'm your mom.
Hold on. What number are you looking for? 911.
Sun-dried tomato, kale, and white bean skillet. I'd
The
rather
fuck?
die. That's nasty. People should not eat kale.
Why?
It's gross. Traditionally in my lifetime, kale has been the garnish in the Big Y fucking meat thing. You go to a place to get sandwiches and there's like kale in there to make it look green with all the meat. On the first day of the solstice, the goddess sent me some healing to set me free. That's fucking... I'm not going through all that.
What are you looking at?
Some pagan thing. It's
Oh.
like on this, on the first day of Christmas, they steal everything. So this is like
Who steals everything?
the Christians. They steal every
That's-
tradition from the
That's
pagans,
just anyone who's white, though.
I guess. On the first day of solstice, the goddess sent to me some healing to set me free. On the second day of solstice, the goddess sent to me
You don't have
gifts from my love and some healing to set me free. I think gifts from your love are probably from the love, not the goddess, but okay.
You really don't have to. It's okay.
The third day is a helping dream. The fourth day is a branch of evergreen, which I could have gotten myself, thanks. 5 joyous songs. 6 greetings from my neighbors. Ew. 7th magic for the year. Okay.
Why you? You hate your neighbors?
Have you met them?
No.
Okay. 8th day, fine conversations. 9th day, 9 pearls of wisdom.
Oh, wait. I
10
believe.
candles for the lighting. 11 deep contemplation. 12 showers in abundance.
Hey, Mom.
13th a grand celebration.
You don't see him?
Oh, there he is. I see him now. It took me a while.
I forgot.
He was hiding.
He's waving. I don't know how he gets stuck in these
He's
places.
just in there vibing.
Like, he gets stuck in the most
Is
random
him
places.
being in these rando places like any kind of clue ever?
No.
It's
So,
just
it's just a fun
on
little
the side.
reference. Because he was playable in Sonic Adventure 1, and they decided to not make him playable here. I mean, he is in the multiplayer, but because he's not, like, in the story at all, they just decided to put him in the game as an Easter egg. So every stage he's hidden.
I think it's cool.
I like it.
I feel like you've memorized every spot.
Well, there's a guy on YouTube that I used to watch way back in the day called Sadistic Mystic.
Yikes.
And he did a lot of SA2 like glitch videos, and he did one about every big spot, and if like he was at a spot it was really hard to see, he would like actually get up there, get close, and like really show it off by hacking the game. And so like I really learned all those locations after that. It's very interesting.
So this person is like the mega creamy $1 million mac and cheese casserole. This is the only one I will make. Creamy $1 million mac and cheese. It has breadcrumbs on it, so I don't think you would like that. You don't like the breadcrumbs, right?
Me, I like breadcrumbs.
Me too. Hell yeah, you can use potato chips. It's really good.
I used to make chicken tenders, but instead of using breading, I would use
Potato chips?
no, Captain
Cornflakes?
Crunch.
You use Captain Crunch?
Yeah.
I've heard of cornflakes.
Oh, I'll make it. Oh wait.
Isn't Captain Crunch sweet?
Huh?
Isn't it sweet?
Yeah. You do the non-berry ones though.
You mean you don't coat chicken in oops, all berries? I bought that shit.
No, I get the one without berries.
Whenever I see a train, I just want JonTron to be in it with his legs sticking out, being like, "Arr."
Poor JonTron.
I love him.
He got thrown under the bus again.
Again?
The guy that's going through the charity fraud shit that I was telling you about. they released the phone call of the full conversation they had with him, and he's like, you know, people are gonna get mad at me that, you know, I was friends with Pro Jared when he was going through his shit. I was friends with JonTron when he was a racist. I'm like, why are you throwing him under the bus, man?
Sounds like he doesn't
I
like JonTron.
I don't think JonTron's a racist. I just think he said a bunch of stupid things that he did no research on.
I don't think he's a
Did
racist.
you
because
listen
I know
to...
people he's friends with that are still friends with him now, and they're like, he's not actually racist. He said some stupid shit.
Yeah,
and because I'm autistic and I've said stupid shit I don't mean, I absolutely think that if I said shit and people had it like on a soundbite on the internet that lived forever, I'd be canceled because I say things I don't mean all the time. I can't think of what I'm going to say before it comes out my mouth. It's out, and then I perceive it and understand it, and then I go, oh wait, that's not what I meant. Once I'm misunderstood and someone says, wait, did you want to say this? And I'm like, oh wait, no. That's not what I meant, you know?
Did you want me to get any food?
I mean, I don't think there's anywhere you want to get food. You can look and see if you're into it.
Yeah, that's
I'm looking at a viral chicken recipe. They're poking the chicken with a fork. Tomato paste, I'm out. I don't want chicken with tomato on it. Also, people put tomato paste on things and these recipe things, and they don't add sugar, and I don't understand it at all.
I mean, there's plenty of places that are open. There's a Japanese steakhouse.
That's probably really expensive, though.
You're probably right. The question is, what can you eat?
Whatever the fuck I want. You know, sometimes I look at, like, sub sandwiches, and I'm just like, that looks so good. If I could have real bread, it'd be amazing. Lasagna rolls, I've tried that route. Did not look that good. Vegetarian baked ziti. Homemade chicken pot pie.
Yeah, there's not a lot open right now.
Yeah, there's like, you want Taco Bell? They'll deliver. Like, I don't know what's, it's all fast food that's open. That other place is open, but it's like a $9 waffle.
Oh yeah, this thing.
But they will make the waffle that you like. Oh no! Whatever I want. I'm gonna take it down. Oh! If it wasn't that creepy color, it would be so cute. It looks kind of like a Pokemon.
You think that looks like a Pokemon?
A little bit. And his little face, he was all like,
It's a giant lizard.
look at him. Look at his little mouth.
That's the prototype
Hello!
of Shadow.
He's so cute.
This, I remember hating a lot, so I'm wondering how easily I'll do it now.
Why did it sound like it was a big cat? It was
Oh,
like,
I was gonna say, that sounds
wow.
more like a Godzilla creature than a big cat.
Godzilla goes, wah, wah. That went, ow.
Wasn't there just a new Godzilla movie?
There's one come out that Art wants to go see with me. So will you go see Godzilla with me? I said, yes, absolutely I will.
Damn
'Cause
it.
when your man wants to see Godzilla, you freaking do it. If you have to sleep in the chair, you sleep in the chair, but you go. Also, I like the old Godzillas because they're goofy and cute. Like, Godzilla's so adorable. I like Mothra, Mothra, Mothra.
Now, are we talking the Americanized Godzillas or the Japanese Godzillas?
The old ones, where they were all, like, adorable and
So,
very kitsch.
oh, when they were people in costumes?
Yeah, they were very cute. Not like the new ones that are all CGI and everything. Steak and ale soup? Definitely sounds like I would not like that. Yeah, I feel like that sounds like a big tiger or something.
What? Oh, the
It goes
biolizard.
like around.
See, it's stuff like this that I wonder, like, how did I even have trouble? All you have to do is this.
Yeah, but you don't know, and then you try to get the rings, and then.
That
See?
wasn't my fault. So, the same button to roll under those is the same button it is to spin dash on the rings. Bubble time. Bubble tea.
Is he gonna go? Boop, 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 boop? I heard that. Connor loves boba.
Connor's a big boba guy.
How do you feel about boba?
I like boba.
I don't like the idea of creepy things in my drink.
Creepy things?
Like when you go to drink through the straw and there's like chunks in there.
Oh, it's just milk tea. With a little bit of, like, fruit flavored gummy bits in it.
They're tapioca.
You know what they say? I like good pussy and I like milk tea.
You know what Post Malone said?
What?
He could play this pussy like it's for Elise.
It's for what?
For Elise. You know that song Connor played over and over in when we were home and he was playing piano?
Oh. Of course Post Malone can play that.
That pussy like it's for Elise?
I'm surprised he's not trying to get me a contract to like, what is it? I don't actually know what that company does now that I think about it.
What company?
The one that's like, we just want to get you a loan.
Oh, yeah, they want to lend you money. They want to lend you money so
Yeah.
that they can charge interest. That's why they just want to get you a
He j-
loan.
Just wants to get you Malone.
I
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
got it. He just wants to get you Malone.
Yeah, I couldn't
I'd
figure
love to
it-
get me Malone too. I wouldn't. He's actually child age compared to me.
Yeah, I found old footage of him being a part of a Minecraft gaming channel.
Yeah, he's hella nerdy.
It's like
oh my
before
gosh,
his...
muffin tin chicken pot pies.
Ew. I think
Really? You don't like chicken pot pie?
I don't. That's like my least favorite thing.
Is it because of the vegetables that are in it? Because you can put whatever you want in
It's the texture of the goopy...
it. The gravy
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's like the potato. It's mushy. You can't do mushy.
I don't like mushy. Final boss time.
You've now pissed him off, and he's sufficiently ready to kick your ass. Oh no. What the hell? I think it's transforming into a bag of bitches. Many times I've tried to make bread. It's not as easy as you would think. What? Evil and good have joined together to beat this guy.
Yeah.
Sonic? Sonic? Da 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 da. I like this suspenseful music.
And then it plays the main theme.
Have you ever used a sugar scrub on your skin?
A sugar scrub?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
So basically, it's like oil and salt or oil and sugar,
Mm-hmm.
and you use it to exfoliate your skin.
No, I have not. I could... Maybe it'll help with that shit.
All these bumps. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. What the hell?
You've never seen Supersonic? Using Chaos
His
Emeralds?
nose is disturbing me.
It's totally not Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball.
I know, right?
We have Super Saiyan at home. Super Saiyan at home.
I'm super saying no to that.
Do you want a Super Saiyan Hedgehog? Or do you want to double it and give it to the next game? I don't know if you've ever seen those on TikTok. It's fucking hilarious. Not the actual videos, but like the concept of it. Where they're just like, you want to double the money and give it to the next guy? Me and Chris have been doing that with the stupidest shit just in a game. It was like, do you want to die or do you want to double it and give it to the next guy?
Do you want to take this or do you want me to double it and give it to someone else? They're like, double it. I don't trust you, motherfucker. I think those are all fake.
You can hardly swim.
Grandma's chocolate brownie cake. Yeah, you're just gonna start a fight with Diane at work.
That sounds
Or
a
was
little...
it Linda? I can't remember.
It's Linda.
Linda's a bitch.
And some
Just
brown...
grubby
No,
hands
Darcy.
off my beautiful brownies.
Darcy.
Darcy's brownies in the
Yeah,
back
that's
room.
what it is. Darcy.
It's just a schedule. Darcy.
And some brownies that Darcy made.
I love that guy. He's so funny.
Scott size. This is the stupidest shit.
I want to speak to your manager. I want to speak to your mother.
I'd like to speak to your mother.
Blueberry white chocolate cookies. Those things look like Barney died and you turn them into a cookie.
The red swelling might be the weak spot. We've been hitting them this whole time.
Goat cheese stuffed mini peppers. Those look so good.
Are you hungry?
I'm looking at Pinterest and it has all these recipes.
This boss fight blows my ass.
I hate when people put so much frosting on a cupcake. It's too much.
I hate frosting.
Yeah, I made cupcakes for Quinlan, and I was like, yeah, now that I know nobody likes frosting, I just didn't frost it. And he was like, it's good. He loves cake. He does not like frosting. I think that's the same with you. I think you would like cake if it didn't have frosting on it.
I like cream cheese frosting.
Me too. That was always my favorite. You know what I like to eat? Taquitos. You ever had a taquito?
Taquito Tencao.
It's like a tortilla with meat and cheese inside,
What the fuck?
and it's rolled up and fried, and then you dip it in sour cream.
Dude, this sucks.
Delicious.
I think I'm about to lose.
Wait, you almost had it.
I know, but I need to get over here before I run out of rings. Yeah, I lost. This fight sucks. This is literally...
Why does he say, watch me, I'll fulfill your wish as he's dying? That's terrible.
Oh, I mean, that's what happens at the end of the game anyway. This fight blows ass, dude. This is literally the worst part of the game, by far.
It's awful.
It's impossible to predict where he's going to shoot the laser, and when he hits you, it hits you back, and you just have to slowly make your way back to it. This is Sonic. I thought it was supposed to be all about speed.
Oh my god. Christmas superstitions from Poland. Polish superstition warns that any child born during the 12 days of Christmas could be a werewolf or other half-human, half-demon hybrid. Should this happen, the only possible cure is to draw blood from the infant's brow.
The fuck?
Yeah, fuck indeed. I know love is real because I exist and I am full of it. Yeah, it does sound like you're full of it, girl. Did you ever make Crunchwrap Supremes at home?
No.
Not Crunchwrap Supreme. Like, remember the McDonald's used to have chicken wraps? It was like a tortilla, chicken, lettuce, sauce, and cheese. I can't remember what it's called. Snack wrap.
Oh my fucking god.
Do you
I thought
remember
that was
Snack
Taco
Wraps?
Bell.
No, snack wraps were from McDonald's. Crunchwrap Supreme is Taco Bell. And this girl was like, I don't feel like cooking, so I'm making these for my kids because they like it. I don't want to cook. And she made Crunchwrap. She's like, they don't make them in America anymore. McDonald's doesn't make them. And somebody commented below, and they were like, we have them in Canada, haha.
Yeah, the menus all around the world are very different.
John Legend's macaroni and cheese. Remember we were talking about John Legend? I thought he was
Dude.
that other guy. I just think he's such a cute little guy. I know he's bad, but
I got very lucky that time. But now Sonic's gonna have no rings.
don't you guys eat Paprikash with your dad and Jess?
Gesundheit.
It says chickpea Paprikash, but I thought
Oh,
you...
chicken paprikash? Connor
Mhm.
used to make it.
Oh, Connor made it. I thought you ate it with Jess's side of the family.
Oh my... Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you know what soup I'm really into this fall? Is the...
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose again because I can't even fucking do anything. This shit sucks.
I literally hate this level so bad. Fucking shit. What the hell good is being supersonic if you can't do anything?
Ugh. Oh my god, I'm gonna eat my breakfast.
What?
That's a promise. It's
What does that even mean?
not even a threat.
Are those pink things hurting you?
Yeah, no, they just push you back and make you fucking sit here for 3.5 fucking hours.
Oh, and they try to push you out of the way.
What happened there?
Why can't you just shoot him?
Like, pull out a gun? It's just like, that's it.
Pop, pop, pop. Thought I told you to stay off my turf.
I have a minute.
Oh, the timer runs out on top of everything else?
This is moronic.
Damn.
That didn't count? He moved it last second. Oh. God, I want a dolphin dive onto a highway.
I would try, but I don't know what the hell you're doing.
At this point, trying not to lose my sanity. Put the beams away! There's kids watching! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I have... Oh, God.
Fucking shit.
And the timer's still going.
I literally hate this guy. You finally did it. And it looked like you weren't even trying. So I literally don't know how you did that.
Ugh.
Because you were
Again,
trying, but it's like, you just like ran right into it.
It's extremely lucky is what it is.
Yeah. That's rude. Did you really think you had a chance?
I really hate it when you beat a character in a game after struggling for like 4.5 hours and they're just like, piece of cake. I'm like, take a piece of this.
Like, I hate when they do that. For you, that was easy. What? This side quest story. I'm just like, uh-huh.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is
For me to die.
I made to you.
And now this super melancholic, like, weird ending.
Yeah.
There's more to the ending. It's just this weird reflective journey thing. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is a Sonic game about a guy that jumps around while the music's like, do 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 do.
Oh my
It's
god,
like,
what
the
kind of
fuck?
racist shit is this?
What? I missed it.
I guess they were just trying to show people around the world, but
Yeah, they were trying. Yeah, that's what they were doing.
everybody's clapping and hugging themselves, and then the Muslim people are like, "Whoa!" Like, what the hell is that about?
They're praying.
I think they were praying before.
Do you really think that the professor created him as a shadow to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was.
A
brave,
dick.
heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save his planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
Okay.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather for all the great things he accomplished. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. What? Did you really need to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
You're right.
Tails.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again?
Did you ever have grits?
Jewels you love so much?
I hate grits.
Yeah, they're nasty, right?
Don't give up, it's not a
I think it's the texture I don't like.
too little head. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. But while I look back, you'll see.
If you say so.
He's like, whatever, bitch.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. Dude, the planet is cool and blue as me.
See what I mean? It's like weird, melancholic, like.
It's everybody being like, peace out. I'm gonna go home and cry in the bed for 2 hours. And then take a shower.
So in the very next game, Shadow is playable, and the whole plot point is to find out if he's real. Or if he's a clone. Because there's other Shadow clones in the game, and it's all about like his existential crisis.
He's like, am I the clone or are they the clones?
And at the end of the game,
Is it me? How would I know if I was a clone? Like, how would you know you were one? Like,
So-
think about it. If they cloned you, you wouldn't know you were a clone.
no.
And also, you wouldn't be you. You would be your genetic material, but all those environmental factors would be different anyway. You know?
The very end of his story is a robot that was helping him win the game. Goes in and essentially slaughters a lot of clones.
Jesus!
They're in the chamber and he like destroys them all.
What if the real one was in there?
Well, he
And he just thinks he's the real one.
he is the real one.
That's what you think. How would you know the difference?
Well, because the story. He was the one that they used the DNA for to make the clones, and that's why when they found him in the capsule in the game, he's separated from the other capsules the clones were in. But it's very complicated. And then there's another guy named Mephiles that is Shadow's shadow, which is kind of funny.
Oh no, that's not Mephiles.
Oh,
That's
no,
Mega something.
And Mephiles stabs Sonic through the heart and kills him, to which a redheaded human girl cries and kisses him on the lips.
It's fucking... Why?
Like, Amy sits there and watches, and she's like, what the fuck? She doesn't say that, but it's hilarious that she's in the scene when she's like, I'm gonna kiss this actual hedgehog.
Like, I hate when movies or whatever games think you need that romantic ending. It's like, I really don't.
A new day brings new adventure, but for now, rest easy, hero. Oh.
P.S. You did not get to go to the Chow Garden.
No, I forgot to get it again
Oh.
after I restarted the entire level.
I was like, it didn't take you there.
Yay, 34. Yay. That's it. That's the end of the game. I don't think there's anything else worth.
I remember finishing games and hearing like the ending go back to the beginning and being like, It's so sad. I think that's why they had the melancholy ending. They're like, it's all over now. You're done. You can't play anymore. You finished it. You know?
Yeah, okay, so in the download thing, you can download other themes online.
This isn't good.
No, that's it. It's just, there's a theme thing, but there's only one theme in it. But you have to activate them by downloading an activation code online on their online network.
Which you can't. Yeah, they're trying to make you figure it out, but you can't do it. I was saying it's not good because I took a once your mental age quiz based on the clothes you choose, and I got 2 to 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm 2 to 5 years old in my clothing style.
We have to end on the serious
And I didn't
conversation
even pick
song.
Crocs. Would you like to talk about the State of the Union?
Can we talk about the millions of lives that are lost every single day?
This song really reminds me of, how did it feel when I divorced your dad? Did you think it was your fault? It
Well-
was. It was all you.
We had you to fix the relationship and you failed. How does it feel to be an absolute failure? God damn, Mom.
Like, I don't want to get into
Jesus.
the deep lore of my life, but we planned you.
And what a plan that was.
We planned you. You were the only child. We were like, let's have another baby so Connor has someone to play with. It'll be great.
Then you had one more and you were like, God, dear God, no.
Then I was like,
I-
okay.
I really hope it's not
Thank
a
God
girl.
it's a calm baby.
Fuck.
Thank God it's a calm baby because Connor is very active and you were very laid back, mostly because you were trying to dissociate when you were little. You were like,
The only thing I cared about is lashing onto that breast.
Actually,
you've never seen that thing.
you know
Never
what's
mind.
funny? I nursed you for about 6 weeks and you did not do very well because you didn't have the muscles in your mouth and tongue and stuff. So you were on a bottle. I don't even know if I made it 6 weeks.
I was a soy boy back then. God damn it.
Yeah, you had to have this. We put you on regular formula. It made you sick. Give you soy formula. It helped. Thank God. Danielle had to take Alimentum, which is it's like hyperallergenic formula, and it was like $30 for a can of it. It was crazy expensive. And then Connor and Lily I nursed for about a year. And Quinlan I nursed for about 6 weeks. And then they were like, lady, you need your meds. A happy mom is better for the child. Formula is not junk food. Give him a bottle. And I was like, all right, fine. Eventually, I felt so guilty, like picking my own needs over the needs of my baby. I couldn't do it. But they're like, you're not. You're just picking the needs of formula Nazis saying you have to breastfeed forever. What did you do to your baby? What are you doing? Where are you sending it?
There's not enough free memory blocks? Really? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you want to save the baby forever? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, so when you're playing this, you can take this little bit out. Yeah, I know. And it's
Oh my god, it's a Tamagotchi?
yeah, it's its own little game thing. So you can put a Chow in here, and when you're not playing the game, you can play with the Chow on this.
Oh my god, that's ingenious.
It's so smart.
That is so smart. When I was young, well, I guess it must have been like not me, but like in the early 90s, people had Tamagotchis and you just carried this keychain around and you had to feed it and take care of it. Kids would go to camp and their parents would let their virtual pets die and they would come home and be traumatized.
I'm gonna do one race and then we'll.
Yeah, I want to see him do a race. This is the hero one?
Yeah, I'll do one for each of them to see how they
I'd be
do.
scared to give him anything, really, because I wouldn't want him to change. I would get my chows to be like, perfect. At least we can tell which one is yours. It's got little ears. It's so
It's
cute.
the only one that can actually walk.
It should win a race then, right? They're all crawling. He can run.
Yeah, I don't know anything about our Chow's stats. Because
Right,
it
me
doesn't
neither.
show you it. And you have to put them in these in order to see the stats.
Yeah. Look how cute it is. That one's sleeping. Wake up! Those two are twins. Ready? Go! Does he know how to swim? Oh, he's ahead a little bit. Come on, little baby Chow. Did you name it? I like that crab.
No, you have to put it in this to name it.
Look, he's ahead. Do you have to push a button or anything, or you just wait?
You can, like, cheer at it, but if you cheer at it too much, it stresses it out, and it'll start moving slower. That's what that little bar is.
Now we can see how much stamina it has, though.
Not a lot. I need to feed him more.
Come on, baby. Feed him more animals or those things. I like how the ones that can't swim are like all laid back, like, help, help. We don't know how to swim.
They're literally dying, and we're just like, win the race.
That's okay. Do you know that opossums have like a ton of babies, and then the babies hang on to the mother, and then they fall off if there's too many, and they just let the ones that fall off die?
The fuck?
If a baby possum falls off of its mother, it will just keep on walking. It won't go find it. You won! Yay! Little bunny frou-frou. Did you flip it the bird?
The British bird, I guess.
Yeah, you gave it the British bird. Too bad, so sad.
You notice there's no Chow Karate, too.
You have a Starbucks down the road, don't you? If I get a coffee on my way home.
Yes, there's a Starbucks down the road.
Sweet.
Yeah, after this, we'll be done.
I think this weekend they're giving out free hot chocolates. Do you
I-
drink hot chocolate?
Forgot that they did that. I want a white hot chocolate.
We could go to Starbucks after this.
Yeah, I have to head to Dad's after this anyway.
Right after this?
Yeah,
So do you want to go to Starbucks with me?
sure, if
I'll
you
get
want.
you... I don't know if the white hot chocolate is free, but it's probably around the same amount.
There's a little noise in the background of that goes... Wah, wah.
Uh-oh. Is that the other Chow? Is yours the one with the horn right there?
Yeah.
Because it's losing! Oh, it's catching up! Do you see what it just did there? Awesome!
It's an amazing flyer.
Oh, is that why?
Because he's a ghost.
Run, 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 run! Run, run, run! Go,
Yeah,
go, go,
just
go,
remember,
go.
if you trip, I disown you.
Daddy loves you no matter what, but you better fucking win.
If you don't bring home the cheddar, things won't be getting better.
He win! Even though he has that stupid thing on his head.
Do you think it slows him down?
Yeah, he's less aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic.
I think he's much slower.
Alright, that'll be it. I just wanted to play with the chows before we left.
Yeah, because they're so cute.
They,
You know the chows are my favorite part of this game.
I was...
The only reason I got through the rest of this game is because I wanted to play with the chows. Is all your foods and stuff gone? Oh, we fell down.
So,
All the little things, you didn't feed them.
I was
They went away?
I was telling Chris yesterday, I said, you know what would be ingenious? They announced a Sonic Adventure 3, they bring back the Chow Garden. But while they're before they even announce it or do that, they make an app where it's a Chow Garden. And the whole point is just the Chow aspect. So when they release the Sonic Adventure 3 game, you can connect it to your app and you can bring your Chow from there into the main game and you can use them for two different things. And then you, if you want, you could take Chow from the game you have, put it onto your phone, and then play with it on the go and like take care of it, all that shit.
Like that.
Like
But
that.
with your phone.
Yeah. I feel like that would be an ingenious idea to get the Chows back, because after this game, they disappear.
Yeah, they don't do the chows anymore, and the chows were my favorite part. I didn't want to go through the city.
Yeah.
I just had to go there to get stuff for my chows to make them look a certain way.
The fact that they haven't done anything with them is shocking to me.
Yeah, because it was so dope. Couldn't you see little kids, like, getting in on this chow thing? We loved it. All of us were like, we're playing so we can get to the chow garden. We can teach them how to swim. We can teach them how to do this and that. Eat your coconut.
Eat it!
Do it.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, wait.
Eat that coconut up.
Maybe I can do the thing. You might want to look away.
Oh, because you gotta go. I'm gonna pee. You showed me this last
Let me look up how to do it real quick. Okay, so it is right here.
Do you know your dad got me a Starbucks card?
You did?
Yeah, he gave it to Lily to give to me. And I was like, I got them a Ferrero Rocher gift every year when you guys were young. And I stopped because I
Yeah.
was like, they don't give me a gift back. I don't think they want it or something. And then he gave me a gift card. And I'm like, the 1 year I don't do it.
So it's only in the GameCube version.
Oh, is that why it's not working?
Yeah, it looks like it at least, because I can't find footage of the original version. But essentially, if you go to this corner where the planet is...
You showed me. You showed me this.
Did I? I told you about it, but I don't remember showing you.
Yeah, you did. You're flying around.
I wish I could do it. It's so trippy.
Freaking out.
Yeah. Anyway, we're done. Fuck this. Game sucks.
I think what you mean is, so we're gonna go now, and we want to make sure that you know we hope you have a Merry Christmas, a nice Kwanzaa, a Happy Yule, a enchanted Hanukkah, whatever winter holiday you have.
But don't come back until you spray paint those goddamn vegetables.
We love you. I hope you have a great time.
Oh fuck, I didn't